all.
Mm-hmm.
Is it in manual?
You can do it.
My phone, my computer updated today, so probably
Sure. Well, this is Pathfinder 2E. This is Shard Hunters, our homebrew campaign. This is session 107. GM, why don't you take us away and let us know what happened last session?
Yeah, you really need to work on that. Oh, we're starting. Sorry, I thought you were practicing your intro again.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, it's surprising since not everyone's here right now, but sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
most-
doggy.
Hey, 602. We're pretty close.
Previously,
Mo's world just got rocked.
Earthquake.
previously, the heroes managed to leave the fairy court and make their way up into the dwarven ruins that lie above. And in the ruins, they ended up discovering a bunch of very interesting things, including the fact that there was a group of people living in the ruins at some point in time. But then something had occurred, causing a demon to be brought amongst their midst that ended up cursing them from what happened. They still haven't figured everything out, but it looks like they've seen images in the past of what appears to be Mo as a child. A car.
That's why he's stuck in flashback vision.
In the middle of flashback.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
Yes, we're all in this journey together.
Just turn the blur off.
There is no blur.
I'm afraid to tell you, there is blur.
But there's not actually a blur background blur.
Oh.
Does your camera have the ability to be manually focused?
There you go, blur background. No, I mean, probably, maybe. I only do it through OBS though.
But I was just wondering if it got turned on to manual and you need to actually like rotate the lens or something.
There you go, there's blur.
Yeah, now it's even blurrier.
Yay! Technical difficulties.
He looks like a Lego person when he's blurred, totally.
What was it?
Might have to update the drivers for it.
For Discord? For your camera?
No. I'll try Discord settings first and see if I can check it there.
Okay.
I doubt it's Discord.
So where were we at the end of last
Y'all
session?
had just returned to where the demon's room was so that you could look back in time there.
Right.
Okay.
So.
It is late in the afternoon, so you know it's going to be time to sleep within a couple hours.
Okay.
And y'all had just looked back in time and saw that the twin was the one that seems to have been guiding the person who called the demon.
Were we gonna do like the moment the person, or like the last time the person left the room, and then go into the next room and look at that moment and follow him to wherever he's going and just keep doing it?
Just follow him all the way out, room by room.
The eye will burn itself out if you use
Yeah.
it too much.
Is it a daily usage or is it a?
Basically, it's a story usage.
Gotcha. It's an
If there's
oven.
no story to tell
He
her, it won't really work.
He admits it.
Nothing to tell you.
Of course. There's only so much I can make up off the seat of my pants.
Right. So
You'll be like walking everywhere. Take 2 steps. I want to know what happened here in 1792.
that'd be pretty cool though. Just get a glimpse of this.
AR. That's
Do it anywhere. It's like, hey, there was a robbery that happened here. Show me the robbery last night.
Yeah. That's it. The Depp is going to become a superhero. He's going to become Rat Man.
Yeah, basically the way it's going to work, the more you use it, the less useful it will become for a while until it goes to sleep for a while.
Until it's needed again.
Well, that's
I
just
mean,
like
until the magic returns.
Yes, because you're not feeding it what it wants. It's
Gotcha.
basically working for you because you're a dwarf. But
Okay,
other than that, it doesn't want to work for you because it's also a demon.
gotcha. So what I'm hearing is I need to become partially demon so I can get full control over it.
If I remember correctly, it actually needs souls.
Well, you are
You're not in the business of feeding souls. I've already made that clear.
you are literally almost everything. You don't need more.
I need it all.
But if he doesn't have less on, what does he have?
Just his underwear.
Oh,
In underpants. I love how our
So
images are probably now messed up.
yeah.
We're
Let's
we have two
Mo.
storylines going now.
Ah!
Hey!
Hey,
Oh no, we can see his
Then he got
face
dark.
again.
we can see
God.
clearly now.
Oh,
The
no.
blur is gone.
Now he's gone. Oh wait.
Oh,
Hey, it's Mo.
Oh,
It's
right. Well, that was
Mo.
interesting.
Right. So what information are we seeking from this room?
are we gonna really do the intro now?
I thought we already got the information from this room. This was where he made the runes. The dad, his Car's dad, was making the runes. It was already beginning to not want to
But
show
we
us
wanted
stuff.
to look at the last time that the brother was here.
Wasn't Akar's dad.
Yeah.
It's his brother the whole time.
Y'all don't know who it was. All you saw was one of the twins, and they're guiding whoever it was.
Miranda. So we don't.
Oh,
It could have
we
been a
assumed it
car
was
that's the
dad.
bad one.
Mm,
No,
Yes,
we've
I
made it
was-
clear that he is not
I
the
was
bad one.
mistaken. So my father was never afraid of my brother.
But this dude that guy wasn't your dad. That's the whole point of what we're talking about here.
Yes, and he was scared of my brother. So yes, that was not my dad. We don't know who
Yeah.
it was.
Akar's father was never afraid of either of the boys, and he also took no. Basically, if one of them tried to pull anything over on him, he did not accept that.
Hmm.
He was stern with both of them, and he was basically kind of authoritarian, but at the same time loving.
authoritarian.
a benevolent dictatorship.
It means his way or the highway.
But if you can see a guy with a black gemstone in his forehead, yeah, that's my dad.
Oh, I was looking for the one with the eye in the chest.
Thought he
Oh,
was.
he's got it in his forehead.
I thought
Yes,
I
all
thought he
got
was
problems.
like dead.
I mean, we don't
No.
know that for certain.
Oh.
I thought he went to get some milk.
It's one of the only memories Akar actually has that his father died on the boat.
How we know for certain?
But we don't. That's one of the only memories he has. Because it was the first thing he remembered when.
Oh yeah, because we don't trust his memory at all, do we?
No.
No.
Correct. He has no real recollection of living here.
Yeah, so why would we trust? Yeah, there's no way we can trust your memories.
I don't trust him, so
Maybe I died. My memory was wiped. I don't know.
Something must have happened to like make you lose all your memories.
maybe he died or something.
I mean, he's died a lot. He didn't lose his memories the other time he's died.
No, I never died. I was almost dead. I was mostly dead.
Yeah, but you
There's
lived
so
in the
much
land of the
caramel.
dead.
Is it
bottom of your
possible that you were fully dead before you were mostly dead?
I don't know.
And then you're only sort of dead.
Now you're only sort.
Well, I have the life
Are you
stone.
saying
so
that he's
that's
not
kinda-
dead yet?
I have the life stone.
We can
so-
make it happen. I mean,
Does he feel
No.
better? Does he feel like he could go for a walk?
off a short plank. No.
Okay. So, again, it's now like 3 in the afternoon, and you know it's going to be getting dark before too long. And this place is mostly dark anyway. But they also told you it supposedly gets more dangerous at night, although it's possible the creature that causes most of that danger is what was taken out by the demon being released.
Well, that would make sense, right?
You don't want to get to a room that we
Warn
can
you that this
bar the
place was
doors.
swarming with undead, and they were malevolent undead, and y'all haven't seen anything.
That thing must have ate them.
All you've seen is some random skeletons and zombies that are very weak and just roaming around.
And very scared of us.
Yeah, let's still put up a wall of some sort.
Yeah, effectively, y'all are more than 8 levels higher than most of the undead that y'all have found roaming around. So they just see y'all and like, uh-oh, run, run,
Flee.
run.
So are we going back upstairs to like the crow room or the bedroom area where you could see the mountain?
With the one with the
Crow's
mirrors.
nest.
And one thing you haven't found, when y'all released that demon and made the bargain, you heard that scream from in the distance. You don't know where that came from. Whatever that creature is, or the person was, had a place it was staying.
The treasure vault.
Do we want to try to find that?
Sure. Why not?
I mean,
Gonna find what?
the treasure
where the
vault.
creature was staying.
What creature was staying? What creature? What are you
The
talking about?
creature the demon took with her.
Why do you think it's a creature? I
Well,
thought
we
that
don't-
the guy that was making the thing here was the one who got taken. Wasn't that a human?
Well,
But
didn't
he's
he,
been an undead monster for a long time, so
with the power of a demon?
I don't know. If I had the power of a demon, I feel like I wouldn't just be running around screaming. There was something wrong with that dude.
Well, there's no telling how long he's been here.
He ain't telling us.
Not anymore.
Yeah, let's find it. Onward, tracker.
I start tracking. Any claw marks on the wall? Any
He
claw
gets on the
marks?
floor and starts licking the dirt.
I'm gonna follow the sound that I
Scream
heard
came from this
2
way.
hours ago.
Yes, where was the echo coming from? It's still echoing.
okay, a car tries to do his best to find something to track, but there is just so much random movement from random creatures that it's hard to track any one thing here, especially when y'all are in an area that y'all been trouncing around back and forth.
God, guys, y'all messed up the tracks. Can't find anything.
Look, you can't just keep blaming us for things that you can't do.
That is your footprint. I see the toes.
I think he needs glasses.
So he can track me. The one thing he can track is me. And I probably
that's
leave
quite
crumbs
easy.
behind me. Is there crumbs behind me?
Cricket crumbs.
And you're the only person leaving toe print tracks.
Yeah, for reals.
You were eating biscuits earlier.
I
I mean, but wouldn't you like know how to softly step to when you wouldn't let your tracks be?
I mean,
We did.
I could probably do things like that. Yes, I
But
I
she'd have to
tr-
try.
yeah, it's something that I actively need to do. Like if I'm being stealthful, I'm going to be more careful about how I step. Sometimes I'll even like spin around slowly so it looks like I got in a skirmish.
Or it looks like you have a big round foot.
No. Skirmish.
I've used that trick though.
But Adept, did
like
you
an
have
elephant track.
sound in your see the past?
I think so.
Say that again.
I
Sound?
thought he couldn't hear anything.
Yeah, when he uses the stone to look in the past, could he see?
It's only seeing.
Oh, okay. No.
I mean, it's an eye, not ears.
Correct?
All right.
He thought that us talking was what was being said in the past. That was why he thought that.
Guys, this guy sounds just like Atala.
Not only that, the lips are probably not even moving in the same way.
He
It's
needs
just lag
subtitles.
from looking that far back.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought we were translating Dwarven back and forth. I'm kind of on Core's page now. Weren't we translating Dwarven back
No,
and
no,
forth?
no, no, no. I mean, I know you were in the room, but let me explain this to you, okay? Nita has to speak in Dwarven because the device he
Yeah, that's right.
has only works that way. And only a few of us know Dwarven, so he is translating what Nita
Okay.
is saying to us.
I don't know what y'all are saying. I don't know Dwarven.
Well, that's why he's translating it.
I could translate it for you if you need.
Well, there's just a lot of voices. I'm sorry. And then we got to,
Is
writing stuff
is there
down.
more
I was so
than
confused.
and then I count us the 6 voices.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
7.
Oh yeah, don't worry about that crumpled piece of paper over there. Don't worry about that. Yeah.
You see a group of about 6 of those weaker undead suddenly walking from down a hallway ahead. They're going with somewhat determination and speed until they see all, and then 2 of them turn and run into each other and clank and fall over, and the others turn the other ways and start trying to run away.
Is the mini hen music playing?
Um, can we go down that hallway? Maybe maybe the guy was like holding them in a, or maybe they were hiding from him in a certain area.
Is this the direction of the screen?
You're not 100% certain on that. Too many echoes in this area to really do directional for that.
Damn. I don't know nothing. What's
But
are these
most-
are these undeads chilling right here, like still just kind of running into each other?
The
Or are they
2 that
gone?
bumped into each other are trying to scramble away and trying to knock the other one behind as they're going away.
Hey, Larry, Curly, I need to know if there's a guy back there that was screaming. We're just trying to figure out what's going on here, and you guys seem to be the only ones here. Are you gonna talk to us, maybe? We won't kill you at this moment in time.
Don't worry, we got Mo right here.
We might kill you later, but that doesn't matter.
Elijah's ready.
One of them is
Okay.
suddenly slammed into the wall by the other as the rest of them finally escape, but the one that got slammed into the wall is laying down on the ground.
I guess it's
That
time to go up
seems-
to him and punch him into the face until he becomes Winky's servant.
Don't let him bite you on the ankle.
We can just threaten him that we're going to give his bones to Jack over there.
I could
Yeah,
just
he's already on
place-
the ground.
I got
It is a zombie.
I just
Is
place
it-
my
but
hammer
it's
on top.
clearly
I
a
wouldn't be able to get up.
thinking zombie. Like,
Akara, you can speak undead.
Brains? Brains.
Where did that
like
happen?
Soros.
It does not appear to have intelligence.
So it's like
not
me to
behaving like the people in the town. The people in the town behave like normal living people. They just happen to be undead as well.
Thoughts, ideas, thoughts.
So we can just kill this thing without any like issues.
We can systematically go room
We
by room
just-
by room.
Told them that we weren't killing them.
All right,
But
I
they
got
yeah.
know
this.
that this guy's dead.
This guy's undead.
They already went away. And this guy doesn't have any intelligence, so we can't tell them. Especially
How
if he's
do they
dead.
not have intelligence if they're running away?
You don't need intelligence to run away.
I mean,
Well, the lizard brain is not considered an intelligent part of the brain. It's just to react to fight or flights.
what does that have to do with this situation right now?
Well, it's not intelligence, but it makes you run or fight.
Why are you
And
talking
they're
about
running.
lizards, bro? These are zombies.
You have a lizard brain too, mister.
Well, that's better than yours. You have no brain.
Wow, snappy comeback. But I have this
Salty today.
I have this this very scientific way of trying to find this room.
Mm-hmm.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
What is this? Is it a spell?
No, you just point at the where you go and go, and wherever your finger stops, you start there.
Isn't that what we normally do?
I just don't have anything else to do.
All right, let him do his spell. I want to see him do this spell that's going to help us find where we got to go. I thought you didn't do magic, but I really want to see it.
A car steps up and just goes, eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Wait, how does it go?
That's the way that we are going to go.
All right.
All right,
I'm
onward.
following him.
Oh, man.
You guys just want to talk to one of them? Because I can use that spell.
Go ahead. Are they like, you can talk to the undead?
She can talk to a corpse.
Let's go for it. Why not?
Wait, what was that?
The rules, it says the corpse can't be animated already.
So, y'all got 3 questions?
Y'all are
You
gonna
know
have
that
3
doesn't work.
questions.
I just have one. Do you want me to keep my mouth shut the entire time we talk to the corpse?
Time out for a second. This isn't what happened, but I really just want the corpse to say yes.
I've not cast it yet.
A car is going to stand in the back and twiddle his fingers. I'm not saying.
We just want to know where that screaming dude lives.
That's definitely something we want to know.
Yeah.
Why don't you just ask the screaming dude?
Hold on. What was our goal? We were trying to get the. We know we need to redo the ritual, right? We need to.
Yes.
Take
And y'all
care.
discovered the runes necessary for doing that.
All right. So what else did we need to do here? We're just gonna figure out what this guy is.
Why were we redoing the ritual? I've completely forgotten that.
No.
Because you
not
got to bring the
redoing.
chaos gate back shut.
Everything that was there that
It's not
was
the-
there when we saw it in our dream, that was destroyed and like messed up. So we have to fix it so that it's sealed.
I
again.
remember how confused I was the last session.
Yes.
Okay.
And
The ultimate goal is y'all have to stop the ritual machine from running the ritual that makes everyone undead, and then you have to close the chaos gate because its chaos energy is still leaking out in the world.
So
and
I
don't
gotta,
have to
I gotta.
find the correct citadel because this is not the one. This is the one that.
Well,
they
we know
use
where that's
for
at, we just-
distraction.
Yeah, the Fae are going to lead you to that citadel.
Okay.
I got a question. When we so we're stopping all the thing that keeps these people dead, and when we do that, will they all like die?
Well,
Like
when
actually
we did
die?
it, when we did it in Orm, because this ain't the first time we've done this. When we did it in Orm, everything that
Skinwalker,
was
though.
already undead kind of, stopped being it, except for the stuff that was kind of undead that was art. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. There's no logic to it. This is totally different than Orm 2, because whatever ritual this is the one that's like the one we had in the Lonely Mountain that was
And everything
perfectly
there
fine.
stopped being undead. When that ritual was broken, all the dwarves went back to rest.
Right. But that all they did there was remove the power source.
Yeah. And the power source was the only thing keeping them undead.
Are we even doing that right now? This feels like something totally different that we got to do before we do that. Or is that what this is?
Well, you've got to fight the boss that is guarding the machine to turn the machine off.
No, we're
Which
going
is
to
break
banish the boss.
And then you got to break the gem in the center that's activating the machine. And then once the machine is deactivated, you can close off the chaos that's powering it.
Right, but this has nothing to do with the ritual that's keeping everybody, or does it?
The machine is the ritual that's keeping everyone undead.
Okay, I'm just making sure I had it straight and we don't have to go somewhere else to do
No.
this again.
This is like
Okay.
a combination between the machine in Orm and the ritual that was in the Lonely Mountain.
Alright, so break the machine, break the gem, repair the gateway runes, and don't die a horrible, horrible death.
I don't think we're supposed to break the machine. We're supposed to break the. Is that what he said?
Y'all do not know any way to deactivate it, so you have to smash the gem that's running the machine.
Right, that's it. Smash the gem, not smash the machine. Smash gem,
I need
repair the runes.
need to play
That's
back the
it.
last like minute of audio. I'm just gonna keep going. You guys do not rely on core for figuring this one out.
Oh.
Hey, Needip, can you look back the past like 1 minute of what just happened and tell us, even though it was only audio?
That's what I was
Read the
planning on
lips.
doing anyway. I didn't know what was going on.
Okay. So all that to say we have one question. Where is he? Where was the?
Oh yeah, that doesn't help us at all with anything. I just wanted to
so
make
yeah,
sure
where
we knew
does-
our.
Where'd the screaming man live? And
I don't feel like that's a clear enough question. Maybe it should be something like, "Do you know who cast the
Come up,
ritual
man.
to summon the demon?"
Yes.
And then, if they say yes, then we know we want to find where that
I feel like
person
that's
was
a
living.
complete waste of a question. But
I
okay.
don't know.
Why would they? If they don't know them, we're screwed anyway.
But
Well,
if
then
they know him
they
as
know
the
where he is.
screaming,
Yeah, but why would they
Like-
know them as a screaming man? I mean, that seems like an arbitrary
that's
thing.
what
They're
he's
going to be
been
like, "Do
doing.
you know the screaming man?" Okay, that's fair.
I just want to
that's fair,
refer to him
go
as
for
the
it.
Muffin Man.
I don't think that's going to work either, but it's an interesting theory. Does he actually have muffins? I'm hungry.
Also, I think open-ended questions would be better instead of yes or no's.
All right. Akara says he wants to do the asking.
Oh yes, here we go.
Oh crap!
Okay.
So first question is the screaming man that travels the halls, where does he reside?
All right. So it gets a will save.
We're gonna fail and then is this off or not?
Okay. So what's your first question?
The screaming man that traveled the halls, where does he reside?
The skeleton looks around, points down the hallway, through the door, and past the cages.
All right, we head down the hallway and go to the door, past the cages. That's all we needed to know. Nobody asking any more questions.
See you later.
Are we just gonna leave him like that, not asking more questions? He could live forever.
He can walk around.
Okay.
He was already
Let's break his
alive.
legs.
Make him crawl everywhere he goes.
Y'all don't have any more questions for him? Just a description?
I don't know. Go for it. The car you wanted open.
Are there any more dangers that might come along our path, and what would they be?
Yes, his champions.
That was 3 questions, by the way.
So that counts as one. He phrased it nicely.
So all of our questions need to be compound questions. Make sure it's just one sentence.
If you get too drastic, I won't allow it. So
We just ask all the
So
questions we've ever
no
wanted to
run-on
ask.
sentences and must fit the grammatical stylings of the English language.
What type of champions would these be?
His.
the most powerful undead that he has created are gathered and uses to guard him when he's asleep during the day.
All right, there you go.
That was way more helpful than I thought it was gonna be.
Okay,
And he
good
stopped speaking,
questions.
and now he's looking around concerned again.
Do you
Have a nice
know
day.
the Muffin Man?
Who lives under a lake?
I don't think he's gonna answer that one.
So,
Well, obviously the spell isn't working anymore, dummy.
so there are champions as well. This-
Oh, it would have been nice to know how many. Oh well.
But you now have directions to follow, sort of.
Down the hall.
Oh shoot,
past
Hatala's
the
already
cages.
started going that way.
See ya.
Hatala, wait! There's champions. Watch out for the champions.
Because Hatala's like, yep, all right.
Got what I needed.
All right, after a while, you find a door that's got a small human-sized crack in it because it's been pushed open just a bit. It's a big, heavy door that's about 8 feet tall and 6 feet wide.
We just all poke our heads through, you know, like stack it up, just kind of see. Yeah. I think we got enough varying heights. We can make it happen.
There's claw marks across the door. And this area of the hallway is in incredibly bad condition.
Does it look like the 3 large gouge marks we've seen?
In the
No,
dream.
lots of different gouge marks at varying heights.
So, do we want to find another place to sleep since there's
Yeah,
guardians?
go ahead and peek in there. I'll look.
I'm gonna stealthily peek in.
But I can't
All right.
see in the dark.
Make your stealth roll. All right.
I was scared with that 7, but I forgot it's a 24.
I was hoping it would land on 1.
All right, you peek in and you see a kind of a decent-sized hallway that opens up into it's like a courtyard type area similar to the one that everyone was living in down below earlier. But in the corners, you see multiple large cages that go from floor to ceiling, and they're about 10 to 12 feet tall and about 16 by 16 foot wide. And the gates are open on all of them, and you can hear the sound of several creatures inside.
Slowly pull my head back from the door, back up a little bit, and go. If the cages are any indication, they're pretty big.
Don't cough so loud. They're gonna
Excuse
hear.
me. And there might be. There's at least 4 of them, because there's 4 cages, 1 in each corner.
Are they in the cage? Not in the. They're not in
No,
the cage.
the cages are open, and there's something in the room.
What's in the room?
I don't know. I couldn't see it. I just know I can hear it.
But we have to go past the. We have to go past the cages.
It's like a big courtyard, like the one that we found downstairs.
Could we all make it in and sneak around the side?
No, they're in the corners of the room.
All right, new plan then. You go right, we'll go left, and you yell, and we'll stealth.
Wait, but I'm the one that can stealth everyone. Winky's the fastest of us all. He should yell. And he's the smallest, so it might not be able to grab him.
No, I think Car should go.
So you're going to stealth the group? Okay.
Right. So we're going for a group stealth around the outside.
I'm going to stealth into the middle of the room, I suppose.
Sounds. Why
Like
the
out there.
middle? Could you tell
So
where
I'm
they
gonna
were at?
follow-
That is literally where everybody's looking.
Well, I mean, I'm going to like stealth to the left. You said I was going right, or you're going right?
We're all. That was a. We're sticking together.
Group stealth to the sides, I guess. Which way, right or left? Wait, Nita, you have dark vision. Can you see better than me? Can you see them?
Wait, Nita, let's
Could it-
just. Sorry, go ahead, Eve.
Couldn't somebody like be invisible and then go shut all the gates?
But if they're out of the cages, then that won't really do much.
What if they're
But
in a
what
cage?
if they are in them?
I think we can get
That's
one
a
or
good
two. Why
idea.
don't we get? I think we have enough to get a couple people invisible, don't we?
I have two possible ways of going invisible.
So
I have
Car's
the
going
cloak.
in.
Yeah, I have the cloak and I have it on my armor.
As y'all are arguing, you hear the sound of one of the cages clink.
It just closed on its own. Should we just wait?
Can we lock
Yeah, let's
the
just
cage?
wait. Maybe another
Is
one will close on
Hatala
its
around
own.
us? Because I'm pretty sure Hatala's not here anymore.
You hear another clank.
I'm right beside you, Eve.
Is it
We should lock
nighttime?
these
As you
cages.
say it, I actually will grab your hand and hold your hand.
Wait, is it nighttime? Don't
That's weird.
they
Just to
only
let you know
they
I'm
only
here.
protect the guy when he's asleep? Maybe they go
Yeah.
back in their cage.
Yeah. So let's wait for all the cages to close. I'll go invisible and lock them.
Just go ahead and go invisible now and go ahead and check.
Okay, well, I can do that too.
Okay.
Or I could just wait till the next two close. Just in case. I throw my hood up and slide through the door.
Stop. I'm the one shutting the gates. For some reason, I can't shut the third one. I don't know if there's something blocking it, and I'm not sure if there's a trap. Charles, if I try again, can I get it to do it again?
The third one does not budge.
Engineering check?
You'd have to
Yeah.
actually be at it to do that.
Well, I can't do an engineering check.
I want to see if there's something jarring it or if it's just too heavy.
You don't know. As I say, you'd have to be right next to it to make that check.
Okay.
All you can tell is the third one is resisting.
So, I cast Mage Hand. For one, I was trying to make sure that the magic would let me allow it. But two, was also trying to see if I could just have something move and see if anything would occur inside the room if something was. And when Eve mentioned, was it Eve that said shut the gates? Yeah. When she said that, it gave me the idea, so I started shutting the gates. But I don't know why the third one won't shut. We need to be very careful, I think.
Try the fourth one.
I'll try the fourth one.
Okay. It takes you a second. It's slower to shut, but it closes just as well.
And how many were there?
4.
Okay.
So we gotta worry about one.
Needham's the only one that has full night vision, dark vision. He could look in.
I'll take a peek.
All right. Are you going to try to do it stealthy or just peek
I'll
in?
do stealthy.
Okay.
Here's my stealth. And
All right.
then here's my perception.
Okay. You notice where you're assuming is the third cell because all the others are closed. There
Mhm.
is a large mound of something that's up against the gate itself. It looks like a pile of bones and fur and other things.
I'll tell the group before we decide what to do with it. Hey guys, there's a big pile of bones and stuff in front of that third gate. That's why Hatala couldn't close it.
you make a pit underneath it?
Just
Drop it down.
drop it in it. I could try.
Well, the old.
He would have to be closer.
All right, I'll stealth over to it, and then I want to try and cast that, and try and
And
drop it into a.
I'm gonna go with him, but I'm still invisible, so he's got backup in case.
I don't need your help. I got it on my own.
As you say that, Needup's just like
Poof, gone.
vanishes. The most stealthy thing he's ever done in his life.
But I only dropped the pile of bones like half an inch.
Of course, you can't see it, but a car definitely nods his head in appreciation.
You want to burn one of your control points?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Control point.
We'll do that, or yeah, I'll do that instead of doing the skill.
Okay. Then you make a 10-foot deep hole, and everything drops down into it, and you hear a loud.
Can I make a layer of stone over top of the pit? This is like a half an inch or half a foot deep.
Before you have a chance to, a large paw comes out from out and starts pulling itself up.
Winky, hit its hand.
No.
All right, then I will. I'll do impaling strike through its hand. Then
As you're preparing to do your strike, you notice what looks like a very large, like an elephant, but with claw-type paws, climbing up out of the hole, and it's looking around confused.
okay.
It doesn't look hostile in any way,
Okay.
other than being a dead monster.
I'm going to speak with animals.
Well, it's undead, so it doesn't actually count as an animal. So
Fine.
make a perception check instead.
Okay.
How does undead animals not count as an animal?
Because it's
It
undead.
now counts as an undead.
That's
The one thing
stupid.
you notice, it has a harness on it that looks like it's supposed to be ridden.
Can I try and jump onto this thing's back and land on the saddle?
Make an athletics check.
Alrighty.
You find out the car's already up there.
I wonder
What are
what's
you
going
doing?
on in there, guys.
All right, you jump and you're dangling from the saddle.
I would like to pull myself up onto this saddle.
Okay, and the creature seems to just be looking at you. It literally turns its full head around. It's like, huh?
Alright. I'd like to burn another point to raise the ground back up to ground level. And just rise out of the ground on the back of this undead beast.
Nita, what are you doing?
Hey, can we keep him? Found a pet. Like this one.
I don't know what that is.
Eve's got a pet. A car's got a pet.
I know I
want
got a pet.
Winky, he's got one.
Well, I'm the only one in the room, so you're talking to me. So yeah, I know I have a pet.
As y'all are talking, you start hearing crunching noises.
I'd like to look around and find what the crunching noise is.
The
Yep,
car
it's
as well.
definitely not eating something.
Make another perception check.
Ooh, almost another 20. Hey!
Hey.
A car doesn't notice anything.
Oh,
He's
buddy.
staring at the fuzzy butt of this beast instead because he was close by. Nita, you noticed that one of the cages across the room, the lock just crunched down into itself and imploded, basically.
And as soon
Okay.
as it did, Hitala said, "What?"
I'd like to move the big beast in front of said gate.
And I stand behind the big beast.
I'm actually curious now where this is going.
The beast stands up fully, and you are squished into the ceiling, Nita.
Oh.
Even with as short as you
Is this
are.
a crawl position or is this a like I'm being killed?
Prone on
Like
the top.
Squished into the ceiling. You can't hold on. The animal walks off, and you drop to the ground.
okay.
It just scrapes you off the top of his
Oh.
body.
Why is there
Charles-
a saddle to build an animal inside of a building that is too short for someone to ride said saddle down?
Because they don't ride it inside.
That seems impractical. Why are you gonna lead this thing? Or okay, so I'll walk around and
The
grab the
animal walks
leads.
about 5 steps forward, stops, lays down on the ground, and rolls over.
Okay.
I want to use.
Scratch his belly.
Ooh, wait, hold on. I was gonna say I was gonna use the mage hand to rub its belly, but I'm worried it's gonna flatten it. I feel like the mage hand is just extra strong.
I will go
Is that
over
what's
and
going
rub the
on?
belly of the beast, and then grab the leads and lead it over in front of the gate.
The beast is an amalgamation of multiple creatures that have been attached together to make a monster.
Fun.
So its belly is a bunch of hands.
It's a bunch of different rib cages strung together to make a single rib cage.
Can I find a spare bone on the floor and play it like a xylophone?
What?
I don't know. Just it's a fantasy world, man. Let me have my fantasy. Jeez.
This is what you fantasize about.
Quit
Oh my.
crapping in my cereal bowl.
On the other side of the room, you hear a shout. What the heck is going on over there?
I'm
And
going
we're going to
to.
stop right here for a second.
That's
I have to
all
open up
there
a
is
map.
for tonight, guys. Thank you for joining.
All right.
Shard
Yeah.
Hunters.
Later.
No.
Hey, that was a great practice. Are we gonna start it now?
Dead
Are you ready to do
creature
your intro again?
Yes, I'm upset.
something-
All right, let's go. We all do these rolls. I mean, I think we'll be great this time. We'll take it from the top. We'll tell them we had a delay, some technical difficulty or
Mhm.
something.
Yeah. We won't have that like 30-minute intro of just not knowing what to do part.
I know, right? It's just so unprofessional.
Yeah.
What?
We'd probably have to edit out
Hey,
90% of
that's
our videos if
that's
that.
the way of the dice. That's the way of the dice, guys. Sometimes we don't know what we're doing.
I think most of the time we don't.
Sometimes.
Like
Oh,
95% of the
I think
time.
95 is
Hey,
quite
don't know what
generous.
we'll do.
Winky, you're laying down on your job. That was the perfect time for one of these.
Hey, you know what's going to be awesome though is when we do start getting followers and doing it on Twitch, and be like, do this, and we're going to be like, so I just had this great idea. Thanks for thumbs up.
Oh, we should all eat Twinkies.
Banana Twinkies.
Oh, that strawberry sounds good.
I don't like Twinkies.
Winky doesn't like Twinkies?
Yeah.
It's too cannibalistic.
His brother was named Twinkie.
And he tastes funny.
I didn't have a brother, sorry.
That you know of.
Oh,
No, I don't have a brother.
Dun dun
Hey,
dun.
Maybe you hate your brother and you suppress the memory, and now you hate Twinkies.
No, I don't have a
Every
I don't
one
have
of
a
us
brother.
has twins, as well as shadow people, as well as alternate universe versions.
Eve, it has been bothering me for the past 50 minutes that the caramel at the bottom of your drink is not mixed into your drink.
I keep trying, and that's why I started turning this way because I was like, it's bothering me.
It's just like this perfect circle of caramel. It's like, somebody didn't stir that well.
Oh man, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's because caramel gets harder and it falls to the bottom because it's a thicker material.
All right, let's see. So, random dude
The
in
stream
corner.
stop?
So
It does look like it's buffering. Yes.
so what is buffering?
The stream is
Oh, and Will's frozen.
Don't worry, you didn't miss much.
Yep. There it is. That's the issue.
What's funny is he froze
think
like
Will's
in the
just
moment that
sitting
he's
still.
figuring out that it's not working.
He's not frozen. He's just sitting really still.
It's his
I
eyes
said
moving.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
You need
man.
a golf clap, ma'am. You need.
Yes, it is kind of jittery.
I don't know. Don't know.
For those of you that don't know, soundboard has been added to Discord.
What's the resolution set to?
Mm-hmm.
Clearly 1 pixel.
Well, if it's too high, it will do 1 pixel at a time.
1080.
Yeah, I've had this issue with 1080 before sometimes. I don't think we should have had it with this stuff. Okay, looks like we're back up and running. You guys didn't miss much. Sorry. We had a
No, you missed
Slow
so much.
down.
We actually did. We finished the final boss.
We found the Holy Grail,
It was a Twinkie.
meaning of life.
The
Winky fell in
Twinkie
a
was the
hole.
Holy Grail.
Winky
It-
fell in a hole to find the Holy Grail, and it was right next to a Twinkie. And that was the
With-
final boss, and he couldn't eat it.
So I smashed it.
And Twinkies
With
do
a
have an
hammer.
expiration date. He proved it so.
Yeah.
All right, I'm reusing a map.
Did you get?
That's it. I refuse to play. He's reusing a map. That is unacceptable.
Actually, this is a probably good, perfectly rendition of said area. So
No, I like Sapphire, and it looks so good.
eat it so
Why
good.
am I almost dead? Have we rested since last combat?
Because you
well-
got slammed into a ceiling and thrown on
Ah.
the ground.
There you go.
Yep.
Thanks, Hatala. You're so helpful.
I know. Thank you. You're welcome. I mean, something.
Sorry. Sorry might be more.
Well, I guess my first turn's gonna be to cast a 3-action heal.
I mean, we have not slept. When is the last time? Have we been in a fight? This day?
Hmm.
Not since the Fey Court. Before the Fey Court.
Mm-hmm.
But was the Fey Court today?
No. Maybe?
I feel like it
No.
was.
I feel like it was.
It was.
No, we rested once since
You re-
leaving the Fey Court. I think.
No, you haven't slept since the Fey Court.
No. The party
You
was
found
over
the
and then we
room you're
left.
thinking of using for sleeping because it's
Yes.
almost sleep time now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the last time we slept was when we woke up after that weird dream.
Okay, hold on a second while I pull out everyone else. Gotta pull up my note to make sure I'm pulling out the right things.
Hmm.
Yeah, don't want to accidentally pull out, too strong of an enemy or something.
Yeah.
We just fight a level 80 dragon.
Yes.
Crunch time.
There's something that's immune to magical weapons only.
All of our weapons are magical, so we would be screwed.
Exactly. So we'd have to just pick up rocks off the ground, and they do more damage.
No, we just have to stab it with our
Find out.
daggers
all
we
rocks
use for
in
cutting
this land
stuff.
are magical.
Exactly. You picked
Well-
up another magical rock. What the heck?
Well, I think I'll be all right. My bow is magical, but my arrows are not.
But
How does
your
that
bow,
work?
Your bow gives the arrows their
Magical damage.
Yeah. So
No, it does not.
So you're
It's
saying
regular
that
damage.
the only way you do magical damage with your bow is if you hit them with the bow
With
itself.
the bow itself.
No,
like
the
it.
magical properties
he has
of
to
my
hit them
bow
with the string of his bow.
increase the magical properties of my bow increase the attack on my arrows, but my arrows are not
That means your
magical.
arrows.
They are not magical because they do not do
If-
magical damage.
That is the stupidest
They're-
sentence you've ever said in your life.
They do not do magical damage. My bow allows my arrows to fly further and straighter, and
Oh my
they do
God.
not transfer. So, like your hammer gives electric damage, my arrows do not.
But you've shot a ghost.
No, but yeah,
Like a
the thing
spectral
is
being.
they are magic because you use with the bow, and that's why you're able to hurt other creatures
Yes.
that are weak to magic. So if you take that away from yourself, and he makes it canon, you've made
You are
yourself
screwed.
way weaker.
Well, I misunderstood that. Okay.
What is the point of putting magic stuff on a bow if it doesn't actually do
Yeah,
anything?
I think we're clear on it now.
You're beating a dead horse. Let him go, man. Let him go. It's okay.
Take the hammer away. Stop beating me.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Were we
yeah.
supposed to have done this. Whoops.
What do you need you?
Why is
not
initiative
good.
not on my? Dang it!
I don't.
I have to go into my
Yeah, it's
menu to
just
roll
not
it.
on. Yeah,
What
same.
is going on? Ugh, don't like the.
Yeah, this is laggy.
Why is there no?
Where is it?
Go watch.
You're gonna have to do it from your sheet.
Hmm.
Yes, I just
Lord.
don't remember which page on the sheet that it is.
It's on the main page.
Right.
You couldn't do it from the battle thing?
Nope,
No,
it's not there.
It's not there.
Screens are like transparent. The heck?
There's a color on your
Perception.
Because he has both a bow and arrows.
Oh, we got 2 cars.
Oh, I've got a car in their room twice.
We got 2
It's actually
cars,
his
guys.
twin.
And midnight.
It was his twin.
Make the lower role his actual role.
Sakar.
Yeah, because it's normally under attributes, but I did not see it.
I deleted the other car.
No, we lost the car.
Dude, where's the car?
I'm invisible, remember?
Car, you gonna do your initiative?
I have to do it again?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
I deleted one of you, and apparently that was the one that rolled.
I rolled it off my page. That's not fair.
Doesn't change the fact that
Totally
that token
fair.
was the one that took it.
Still not fair. I had
Why
a
did
20.
I have
The
damage
fair
loss?
comes in October.
I had a 20. It's not fair. Not fair.
You still got the first with that one.
But it was supposed to be a 20. You stole my 20 from me. It was
Okay.
a 44. A 44. Oh.
Okay, a car. Your turn.
I do not see anything.
All you know is you heard sounds from down this way.
Do I see what I see, Charles?
I'm going to do.
See what you see. Why would
Okay.
you?
I'm just making sure that there was certain things that I wasn't supposed to see or anything.
In the center of the room is the giant beast laying on its back.
Okay. That's the thing that squished me in the ceiling.
Yes. It scraped you off and walked over there and then laid down.
Okay.
No
So you
dog in
choose
here.
something or hold your turn, Akar. Which do you choose?
I'm gonna hold.
All right.
What?
What are you holding till?
I'm holding till I can see the creature.
Okay.
Turns out the creature is an individual monster we can never see.
All right. So that's your turn.
Crap. Where's the gotta go? Man, yeah, you gotta do a couple clicks to end the turn. No, forgot.
Guess I'm gonna activate the night vision goggles. I can see. There's no light option on my character anymore. Everything's so dark. I think I pretty much just want to go over here. Okay. I think I'm gonna try to just step right here and just trying to wait and hide behind this column.
All right. That's your turn. Atala?
A mage hand is still active.
Yes.
What option?
Here, let me give you a token for it. Hold on.
Cue battle music as soon as we see this character.
I actually have one of these. Let's see. Playstyle.
Excuse me.
Oh, what is it called? Animated spell effects, maybe? I lost where I used to know where the mage hand icon was. Wait, did I make an icon for it? I may have. Hold on. Effects, dancing light, mirror image. Nope. No, it's not that one. Let's see if this will work. Okay, that thing's like invisible. Make it bigger so it's easier to see. Not that it's easy to see in the first place.
It just looks like it's backhanding somebody the whole time.
That's the skeletons walking around behind us, all over the place. That's steps on floor.
Oh, there's an invisible thing for it. Can I give it an ownership? Okay, so hold on a second. I have to do something stupid real quick.
I don't really like stupid stuff. It's very scary when it comes from your side. It means that it's either good or bad, but you never know. Super quiet.
Where'd that hand go?
It's right here. I just marked it.
No, not that.
Oh, the mage. Oh, I thought you were talking about the little waving mage hand. I was zooming in on it, like, what is that moving over there?
Okay, can't do that. Fine. I'll just have no actual shape. I need it to be controllable, so I have to use an NPC to do it.
Mm.
Now I can set the ownership of this. Owned by... And configure ownership. Tala. Owner. Save. Now let me delete
Smooth.
that. Drag it back in one more time. All right, now see if you can move that, Hatala. Okay,
Yep.
so put it back where it was. All right, so you have full control over it.
Nice.
All right. So, if I want to use one action to move that, how much can I move it at the moment?
What's the spell say?
Well, the spell says, I think 20 feet. When you sustain a spell, you can move the object an additional 20 feet.
So 20 feet.
Okay. Is there a way I can make it where if something comes into contact with it, it would try to grab them?
No, you still have to make actions with it.
Okay.
It's not
Well,
like a minion that has commands of its own.
all right. Then it will be right there. That will be my first action. My second action, I'm going to go with casting Mirror Image.
All right.
And that's going to be my turn.
Okie dokie. Winky?
That cast fine? No problems?
Yeah.
Cool.
far
We're
as you know,
fighting this thing.
As far as you know. DM
We're
thing.
fighting this thing, right?
That's the big dog creature. That's the one thing that smashed Nita into the roof.
What are we fighting?
Can't see
You
it
don't know.
yet.
You just heard a voice from down the across the room,
Oh,
from over this way.
direction. Yeah.
great. Am I supposed to be at full health or?
Nope.
I'm gonna go right here.
From where
Not
you are,
there.
Winky, you can see that there is a doorway right here.
Go right here. Hmm.
So you're done.
I got one more turn. Is the door open? Was just
It is mostly open.
You go through the door, Winky.
You said like right here.
Yes.
Can I use one action to go to the door and open it, or do I have to use two actions?
You've already used 2 actions, so you can't use 2 extra.
Okay.
Because it would take an action just to get to the door. As it is, you just charged across the room and are waiting next to a doorway where you heard voices coming from.
Push it, Winky.
Hmm.
So the logical thing would be to not be standing in the middle of the hallway waiting for whatever's about to come through the door.
I'm gonna move. Wait here.
Okay.
That's my turn.
As you're sitting there, Winky, you notice a creature come walking out from the hallway. Most of y'all notice it, but not everyone sees it just yet.
How far is low light vision in this area? Is it 60?
No,
Or is that dark
it's everything.
vision?
You already see everything right now. Because you've got
Okay.
low light vision on. That's why you see so much.
Okay. So I
It's
would see.
automatic.
So I would see the doorway open. This is what This is my held action as well.
It'd be after this.
Okay.
Because this is the triggering thing for you.
Okay. All right. Just
So,
making sure.
does everyone see the creature?
Yes. I do.
I mean, the link that I posted.
Ah.
Oh.
The link.
There's a car's twin.
My eyes don't smoke, and I don't breathe smoke either.
What about the one on your chest? Is that blue smoke?
It's an eyeball. No, there's no smoke coming out of it. Do you see smoke coming out of my chest?
The body is horrifically twisted as though it's locked in a convulsion of agony and terror. Its desiccated and hairless flesh bears an otherworldly pearlescent sheen, is strung taut across the malformed skeleton that reduces its gait to a slow shamble. The most disturbing of all are its eyes, set in a drooping, melted visage with remains of its formal facial features. These eyes are sunk deep into their sockets that glow with an unholy light and stare with unrelenting malevolence, constantly weeping noxious vapors.
Oh,
Yikes.
that's the description is even worse than the actual image.
The creature walks into the room. What are you doing up, you stupid beast?
Say
Ooh.
something, beast.
Say something.
All right, now, Car, since you held. Come on, Car, I'm dragging you. Not there. There. Car, now it's your held action.
Yay! Death to you! Although I'm horrified and freaked out, I am aiming directly for the
You will
eyes.
need to take a 5-foot step because you've got a column directly between you.
Ah. I might take a 15-foot step.
All right.
So I'm not directly behind directly behind Nito.
I did have chili for lunch.
I just didn't want to shoot you in the back because you are very close.
Oh, you don't have confidence in
It
your own
would probably be
skills?
more like the back of the head because your height range. Yeah. So,
Hmm.
yeah. Ooh, not good. Oh, it's a hit.
You hit.
Ooh. 8 and a 7 off 2d8s. Wow.
Nice.
Reload and shoot again. Here we go. I'm aiming for the eyes because I can see that they're glowing. Oh, nasty. And third shot. Gonna hit that other eyeball. Noise. I'm on fire.
All right, hold on.
What was
I missed that other one. There we go.
So
And that's your turn.
10, 12, and 18. Yeah, nice. $30 points of damage.
What?
I got 30 points of damage between the 3 strikes.
What was the math on that again?
10, 12, and 18. 40. Yeah.
Another creature walks out.
Yeah, I'm not used to doing that much damage in like one turn, so I was kind of, caught off guard. So I thought it would be lower. So I missed I missed that last 10. Yeah.
Is that your
From
multi-shot?
behind that creature, another undead steps out.
No, it wasn't a multi-shot because it was only one guy. It was just 3 shots consecutively that all hit. So he's got 1 in his mouth, 2 in his eye, 1 in each eye. So it's just.
He's already got something in his mouth, bud.
Do you see it?
He's-
Mm-hmm.
The
Oh,
creature
no, I was
looks
talking
like
about
the
the first guy.
Cenobites from Hellraiser.
That is crazy. He looked like he could be in a good Mad Max movie.
He steps forward, sees arrows inside the person next to him, and reacts.
Dude, it looks gnarly, man. That's crazy.
The creature casts a spell at Mo. Oh, you are so lucky. He was on 19 for a second.
I was so scared.
A bone-chilling ray of cold magic comes shooting out of that creature, aiming towards you and barely misses.
I like to think that I would just kind of like matrix it, and then like, as it happens, go watch over that thing.
I just wanted to check something real quick. Okay. I'm going to move here. I'm sorry, I have 25-foot movement. And then I should be within range to hit him with chain lightning. So I guess I get an attack roll on each one of the...
Well, first you attack the first one with it and
Okay.
see what that roll, because that determines whether it gets to the next one or not.
Okay. All right.
So you hit the first one.
Do the second attack.
The
Or
target
do you
must
want to
take a
damage
basic
first?
reflex save first.
But
You get to reflex.
But we're saying it hit it.
Yes.
Okay.
The saving throw was 35. What is your spell thing? 30, so it saved. So
Okay.
it takes half damage.
All right. Here's the second one.
Yep.
It also hits.
Ooh, nice hit.
All right. Go ahead and roll your damage once.
Is there nothing else within 30 feet behind there that it would also hit?
First, go ahead and roll your damage because it applies to everyone.
Okay.
And this one gets a save.
And of course, you would only know this knowledge. Or well, I guess we would probably see the zap, wouldn't we? The travel of the light.
So I get an 8d12 roll. I don't see on here where I can cast that. So just do an 8d12 and you'll do it
Yeah,
as
just
damage.
roll 8d12.
Oh, I see a two ones and a 2. Oh.
Go ahead and make 2 more attack rolls.
All right. One.
Yep.
And then
Good stuff.
Nope.
Good stuff. It's a nice little spell you got there, Nita.
I hope you liked it because that's the last one I can cast at that level for this. No,
I'm
I got one
slacking.
more.
I'm slacking.
And the music.
Yep, the music. Sorry, I'm slacking. Totally
Damage.
slacking. Takes a second for the music. Yeah, I forgot because I was one that initiated the battle. And I have a good bit of y'all spells already kind of lined up for one times.
Okay. Making sure none of them have anything that makes them less affected by that.
Is that too loud on stream? It sounds loud on my end.
Okay.
Should be okay.
That's your turn now.
Alright. And that'll be it. So it's a 2-action spell and a 1 move.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, as kind of RP handout, like kind of protecting this beast behind me from these things that have been aggressive towards it. Even though it smushed me into the ceiling.
It was
It didn't know what it was doing. Yeah.
It was a pure accident.
It was my fault. I didn't see how tall the ceilings were.
I told you they were 10 to 12 foot.
A second one of the creatures with the noxious eyes comes charging straight up to Nita.
Well, hello.
My question is the guy that's got arrows in his eyes, can he actually see?
Hey, almost a crit. Ooh.
14 damage.
Ouchie.
And let's see. Okay. And that is its turn. Another one charging out. This one's different than the others.
Sorry, I aggroed everybody. I found him. Found the enemies.
Are you sure you're the one that aggroed everyone, or was it me? I mean, I was the one that shot first.
Yes, but he's the one standing right in the middle of the hallway.
That just zapped everyone in the room.
That'll do it.
There's the new creature.
Shocking, their response.
Raphael?
It looks like a dashing pirate / sword slinger corpse.
Alright, I want to try and save this one. He looks like he'd be a fun NPC to have follow us around.
Oh yeah, he'd be a good friend. He looks fun.
We adopt him, Charles.
Not the Hellraiser guy?
I'm gonna charm him.
I think he'd be a little too off-putting taking into taverns, but this one would be almost like a novelty. Like, once you got people to realize, like, look, he's not going to kill you. He's with us. He just looks funky.
As you stand there trying to
Native-
explain that to him as a werewolf.
He's
Yeah.
about to kill Native.
Hey, Nito,
I'm trying to
I would-
explain it to him as he's, like, punching me in the face. Like, look, quit
We'll be
killing
your
me.
friend.
He stabs you with his rapier.
Nito, I would totally charm him, but I know that they can't be charmed, so sorry, bro.
Ah.
Whoa.
So
well,
44
I'm dead.
damage.
I'm sorry, I'm not dead yet. I have 5 health.
It's a good thing Eve is next. Eve, what are you doing back there? Native's gonna die.
Eve decides to brush her hair for a round.
Well, you know, guys, you know, the thing
I told
is,
you not to do this.
One of them is undead, so
I don't want to hurt the animal, so I don't want to do like a burst heal.
I know what you mean. I thought about it too. Like, I've contemplated it with my next move of doing a burst heal, and I was like, oh, but then I'd hit the animal, and
I mean, don't
So-
y'all have control of that burst heal?
it's a
Yeah, but, like-
it's a radial thing.
from
You'd have
your
to place
person.
it just right.
Oh,
No.
you can't cast it on the spot
But
and it radiates
actually,
from there, or is it you
I have
radiate it?
energy.
yeah, doesn't Eve
So-
actually have the ability to determine
Yeah.
who it targets?
Yes, she
Oh.
can.
Psych, I have selective
Oh,
energy. I forgot about that one.
Nice.
She forgot her abilities.
But
that
I
she
can't do
has
it because I have
specifically talked
move.
about not utilizing in the past and being frustrated with.
Yeah, but she couldn't see it through the animal, could she? Or could she see through the legs?
Hey, a car! Stop talking.
No,
Look,
that's-
man,
You can definitely
You-
see it all.
you moved and then shot 3 times the first round, and I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I didn't catch it till after he finished, so it's like, yeah.
Well,
I
what
was like, I'm
saying
not
is-
gonna be that guy. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
I completely forgot. Yeah, you're right.
I'll
Let it
just
happen.
try
I
to
was so
do this.
excited about hitting. I was just like, I'm gonna keep shooting.
And miss. That's the end of my turn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll get you next time, Neep. I'm so sorry to die before then.
So, Core, yeah, I did do 30 damage.
So that's your turn?
Oh, yes, if I can figure out how to end it.
I did.
Wait. Please
Okay.
don't rip us a new one on Discord, guys. Sometimes we forget rules.
Okay, this should be fun.
Sometimes there's a rule of cool.
That's why I just say it and
30.
hope that Charles lets me do it.
If I'm thoroughly impressed by what you say, I'll a lot of times allow it.
I know. Yeah.
I'm banking on it when it comes to my turn.
What up?
Hatala drops to her knees and prays that they all just disappear.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm over here like, Mo, shut up. Stop bringing up rules.
Nope, there we
Well,
go.
no, I just didn't want her to waste a move if she didn't have to. That
Well,
was
he
wild.
usually doesn't make us do that. He'll
Yeah.
usually tell us if it's not going to work.
Doing sudden charge into this guy.
Ah,
Okay.
my hero.
He's like dying on the ground. Don't hurt him! He's
Make
not
sure I get the
hurt.
right weapon here.
But he could join us, like as his rapier's like embedded in my chest. It'll be
What-
okay.
What's
We'll
your
look back
weapon?
at this and laugh.
Nita, what's your weapon?
I have an axe.
I could see you with the axe head on the ground and you're on your knee like, oh god, that hurt. Like you just kind of take a knee in the middle of battle, like, oh,
All right, you hit.
what's up?
Change it where to go. Demolge.
Oh, come on. Good 6 and 5 battles, 1 win. 21 points of damage, no waste.
Then
Oh, good bit of that
Wow,
fire too.
it actually-
Nice.
It actually said that the persistent didn't happen to it because it's immune. It actually did that on its own now.
Sweet.
Mm.
Oh, is one of those? Oh yeah, one of them's
No-
fire.
no
one of them's
bleed, yeah.
persistent. Nice.
But that's neat. Used to it didn't do that.
Used to it didn't roll the persistent.
Yeah, it didn't do the wounding previously.
did it actually give one for the fire? Yeah, it did. So
Yeah.
don't even have to do that
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, it's doing everything.
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
Outstanding.
Right.
Do you have one more action?
I'm just gonna keep it simple and just do an attack again.
Nice. Good hit with 17. Ooh, numbers. Like numbers.
Yes.
All right, you hit again.
Sprint up to him and go chop chop.
Yeah, that double swing thing you got is nice. Is that what you're using right now?
No.
All right.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to move the mage hand closer to the Valstrax dude, the one with the chains. And I want to have the mage hand grab the chain and hold it so he can't move. That he has to fight the
You're gonna grapple him with a
I'm
mage
gonna
hand?
grapple the chain with the mage hand. That's my plan.
Nice.
Just trying to give you some legitimate jargon to make it stick.
I mean, it is through his body. I mean,
You should have
it-
used it to tie it around the other guy's foot.
Well, I thought about ankle first, but then that dude walked out and it was like, I'm grabbing
so
the chain.
You make a unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike. On that guy?
Yeah.
Want me to have it?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Ooh, nice.
All right, so you did manage to grab the chain.
Sweet.
Nice.
Okay. That's gonna be 2 movements because I moved the mage hand and grabbed it, or is that 1? 2?
That counts as 2.
That's what I was thinking it would, but you know.
Oh my gosh.
Is that guy technically quote unquote grappled, or
We'll
does he
find
have to
out later.
move before then?
All right, that's my turn. I moved. I'm really hoping that pays off.
Okay. So now does Winky's turn? Wait, hold on a second, Winky.
Whoa.
What is that?
Death.
Only for one of
Winky,
us.
make a fortitude save.
Winky, it's your turn. What'd you do?
I didn't do anything.
All
That's a
right,
good
you're fine.
fortitude. That's a good
I'm
fortitude.
critically in.
Oh, and he's got
Fuck.
Juggernaut. Yeah.
You're fine. Actually, sorry, do one more because you're in 2 of those effects.
Wait, one more fortitude or a different one?
Mhm.
Fortitude.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
Don't worry, you're immune to it.
He gets
What?
sick instead.
What? Let's
the
go. What do
enemy
you got?
does.
What do you got, bro? What do you got?
whatever that was gonna do to him, it did it to whoever cast it.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
No, Winky just happens to be immune to it.
Completely backfired.
Yeah.
He stuck his Minotaur
Okay.
chest out and it is shot right back out of the Minotaur eyes.
Stare, bear, stare.
I'm gonna head right here. I'm gonna hit this guy.
All right.
Winky, he's
Left him,
blind.
but-
How did he duck your hammer? I shot him in both eyes.
I'm gonna try again.
Foolish of you to think he uses his eyes.
This is my
So you missed.
What was foolish is that Winky literally ran in front of me and the target that I was shooting at. That was
So you missed both attacks,
yes.
yes,
you
and I
did.
got the same number in both.
and that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Make a will save.
Oh my god.
Oh man, Winky's getting the saves tonight. That's a good. That's a decent number. It's decent.
Really
Okay,
screaming bloody murder.
you are now stunned 1. Because as soon as you end your turn, all of a sudden your mind is bombarded with the images of that creature in front of you being cut apart and worked on and drilled into, and the metal being inserted into its body, and you're seeing all these horrible things happen to it.
Question: would we, since I'm already targeting that guy, would I be able to see a change in Winky, or is this all
It's
just
all
straight
internal in his mind.
All right, so yeah, that if I'll
We're stunned.
I want to metagame it because I had a plan and then that happened and then yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, it just means you lose 1 action next round.
It's not that bad. That just means I can only hit twice.
Like last time. But you are staring at a guy that's got arrows coming out of his face, just looking at you. just you know.
You didn't strike good enough to actually hit him in the face. You just hit him.
It's flavor.
And so it's going to strike at you, Winky. It missed. It's going to strike again. And it missed. Then it is going to just gonna swing again. It's not gonna hit.
It could critically miss. Oh.
Oh, that's its turn. Whiff, whiff, whiff.
So, since I don't know anything about what's going on to Winky, I was going to come and save. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to do that twice. I didn't see it pop up. I was going to do this here. So it's a DC 26 reflex.
All right. Both of them get that. Saves. Reflex.
Am I in the circle?
No.
Well, I don't even see you on the thing. You
I
must
know,
be
I
behind
can't
the
see you either.
column.
Yeah, you're behind the column as well.
I just know that I heard Nito go, and I saw him run around the column. I'm like, oh god. And I can see this guy right here.
All right. The guy with the gassy eyes takes half effect, and the other guy takes no effect.
All right, damage. Ooh.
I'm really glad you used that spell. Half damage.
Worth the shot. It was worth the shot. Worth the shot. And then I'm gonna target the guy with the chains that the mage hand is holding for my last shot. That would be the third, right? Off of my counter. To be the plus 12.
The spell counts twice, and you can make one attack.
Yes, would it be off of the 22 or off of the 12? So it'd be
You
the
haven't
first
made
shot.
any attacks yet.
Okay, so it'd be off the first shot of my. Oh, gotcha.
And you hit.
Ah, come on, the ones, man, the ones.
All right.
That's my 10. Sorry, I was a little. I didn't pull the bow back hard enough. I saw that they weren't phased by my my fireworks. Why did it take off 2 off my fireworks though? Oh, because I inadvertently clicked it twice. That's why.
Okay. So the creature with the chains just leans back and opens its mouth, screaming. And all of a sudden, you hear the endless, mind-twisting howls from the plane of shadow and darkness.
That's gut-wrenchingly terrifying.
Everyone make a will save that is within 30 feet. So that is Core and Winky.
Gotta be better. Is anyone else's boxes like transparent and black and can't see a thing?
Can I use my hero point?
No, it's fine.
I'm not having any trouble seeing them either.
Now the columns.
To use a hero point, you can.
The columns to me
Okay, I
are
will.
transparent black.
Yeah,
That's
only
it.
the columns.
Is what we're seeing on your
Yeah, on the
screen is what you're seeing
yeah.
on the Twitch?
Yep.
There's a wall in the back of the room too
Yes, there is a wall.
that causes shadow in the back, like quarter of the room.
Because I just chopped off part of the map.
No, this is specifically the text box that pops up.
Oh, No,
Oh no. Mm.
that's like it's removed from the. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about. Like part of it's actually chopped. Yeah, I see it on the Twitch. Yeah, I don't know
Alright,
what that
Winky?
is.
You are confused and deafened for 1 round. And then, Core, you are simply deafened for 1 round.
What? I've been here before.
Dang it, I got some good reflexes, apparently. Yeah, I thought the ignite fireworks would
Also-
work.
That when it screamed, there's now 30 feet of impenetrable darkness that even dark vision can't see through, surrounding them all.
Oh my god.
So
man.
everything within 30 feet we can't see.
Correct.
Can't see a Winky anymore. Or the other guys.
Yeah, everything in front of you, Need It, just vanished.
Okay.
Neither you should have grabbed the blade. Just left it in.
Need It? Your turn?
Crap.
Okay. With that happening,
But
I'm
you don't
going-
need to see to do a burst.
yeah,
Just don't hit Winky.
trying to decide what I wanted to do.
Just hopefully you don't hit Winky. He's inside that thing too.
If you're doing a burst heal that you want to hit Winky.
Yeah, that's,
Oh, yeah.
that's what I'll do.
He's like, don't hit Winky. Make sure he dies.
Forget Winky. You get
And
a hammer with a
then-
butt on it.
That's at, let's see, it's what, 3rd level? 1st level.
Which one are you burning?
I think I want to burn a 4th level, which would heighten it. What,
All right,
3
so
times?
48. Where are
Yeah.
you targeting it?
I'll move this.
Draw your 30 foot on there.
I'm
I'm
gonna
going to
do
remove this temporarily.
it right. Sure. Oh, that's what I was using for my 30 foot.
Oh,
Just because it was there.
did you
Yeah.
do another one now?
Don't hit the dog.
So, where are you actually firing it?
Right here, where this is up now.
Okay, so you are hitting the dog.
Yeah. Well,
It
I'll
might
do it.
bite
I'll
you.
do it there. I was trying to get as much of the party as I could, but
I mean,
I don't think
Not gonna
anybody's taking
sacrifice
the
it.
damage
only
except
people
for
that
you
need
guys.
healing are you and Winky.
okay.
You would probably know that.
Yeah,
That's true.
because
I just
everything's in front of us. We haven't taken any damage.
So roll your 48. So 18 healing to both you and Winky. If Core needs any, he gets it too, but I doubt it.
just type it in.
You do plus 18 on your damage bar for your token.
Winky.
Oh, that's not right.
But here, let me do this. Just wait a
Do
second.
math.
Let me see. Slash roll 18. There, just do healing with that.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
That works. Thanks, GM. You're awesome.
Alright, and I'll take that as damage.
All right. Now
All right,
that attack is
now-
done, I'll move it back to where.
Hold
it
on a
was.
second.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see. That's good. So that's 10. 10. Nothing for this one. So, okay. 3 of them take an extra 10.
Woohoo!
Easiest just to do that. All right, now that's your turn.
Mhm.
Its turn. He runs over to a car
Hi. Hi, Daddy. Right here.
and misses. And it's going to... We're going to try one more time. And it's still missed.
Bad move, sir. Bad move.
And the one that's right next to Core strikes but misses. So it takes a step and an extra strike. That misses too. All right, that's its turn. Eve,
Well, I guess Needup's still kind of dying, so we'll do, I guess, my 6th level burst, and then make sure it hits all the bad guys I can get, and then if it, hold on, how do I put the,
possible to hit all of them because the one guy's moved too far. They move
I
this out of
can-
your way.
that gets them,
Oh yeah.
and then I'll just do my selective whatever to not hit the dog.
All right. So roll your 60-10.
Why did it?
I just clicked the healing button for the spell.
Oh, it works? Okay. Cool.
So Winky and Nita can get that healing.
Does that affect this guy in front of me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. It's kind of hard to see when the green is so light with the character sitting on it. The shaders are awesome.
The 3 of them take extra damage. Get the darkness back. And that was Eve's turn. Core.
Alright, this turn's gonna be pretty simple. I'm gonna use a change grips to a two-handed, and then I'm just gonna smack this guy.
Alright.
Oh, critical.
Critical.
Alright, a regular critical hit.
I think I may have clicked that twice.
Yeah, you did. Too bad the first one counts.
Yep.
Sometimes, guys, we gotta wait on the dice, and the computer says, "Oh my God, the amount of dice on that one."
That's it for him.
Alright. Seeing him go down.
You can't see anyone up there. You're
I
blind
can't?
up there.
I'm blind up there?
Yeah.
I
You could tell that guy was there because he was right next to you.
Yeah, anything in that
Oh.
green thing is all.
I don't see a
pitch
green
black,
thing
basically.
anymore.
Magical darkness.
Okay. I do
yeah,
know
it's not
though
on
that
your
Winky
screen.
was up there. Shoot, I just want to go in a straight line. I don't want to do anything crazy. One straight line at a time. I would normally just go my movement, but as soon as I see someone, I want to stop. So that would be here.
Well, you don't ever see anyone.
I don't ever see anyone, so I just keep on going.
Yeah, you have no vision in there at all because it's magical. It even blocks dark vision.
Alright, then I walk all the way to the wall and stop. That would be all of my movement. Yep, that'd just be the end of my turn.
Sorry, I just see you like when you're swimming in a pool and you got your eyes closed and you're like, "Yeah, I'm going."
Right.
Boom.
I know where my mage hand is, right?
Yes, it's still holding the thing.
Okay. I am casting.
All right, hold on a second though. There's attack of opportunity.
for-
Against 4.
And a missed.
Okay.
Found you!
You hear the sound of a chain whipping over your head.
I am casting Wall of Virtue. Right there. And that
Alright.
has it can take away magical darkness.
Yep. So in the area of that wall, there is no darkness.
Darkness goes away and I go, ah! You're so close!
Now, actually, you are in darkness, but right next to you is light.
Oh. So I can still not see, or do I see light? Or see dark?
You see light in front of you, but you yourself are shrouded in darkness still.
Okay.
That's my turn, by the way. That takes 3 turns.
Yep. And now it is Winky's turn.
Ooh.
Can I still hit this guy?
I just looked at Winky's status effects.
Yeah.
Stunned, confused, flat-footed, and deafened. Poor guy.
Yeah,
I
he
said
will
this guy-
remain deafened until he leaves that area.
Doesn't he have like a sweeping swing or something like that?
Yeah.
I think that like if you're in the darkness, you could just like swing your hammer around in a circle.
Yeah, I would just swing it. No good
Because the
people
light in
around
front
you.
of him, he can see where to swing, though.
Yeah, but nobody around you is your friend, so you know if it's just like full, just brute force.
So, Winky,
So I
you
can-
can wail.
So I can hit the star. It's the same roll.
Well, that checks. He can't see. It
That's one
checks.
attack.
What's going on?
It's just Winky flailing around.
Whew, I thought it was gonna be another 3.
Fight.
Hey, you hit. Which side of the hammer are you using?
Which one is he weak to?
No, you have to pick which one you randomly have.
Said,
out of the
which
beginning of
one
the
is
roll.
he weak?
If you don't, I'm going to roll a dice and to pick it.
The not cold iron one.
Hey,
The silver butt.
there you go.
I guess so.
Okay.
Smart.
No extra effects occur. That was 2 actions. You got one more? Actually, no, you don't, because you're confused right now.
Yeah.
All right, Wall of Virtue damage.
He didn't miss that on his first swing. He didn't miss him by 2 or less, right? Flanking wouldn't have.
No, you missed by 3.
Okay.
Because he would have been flat-footed, I see now, yeah. Okay, so 5 damage plus 10. Actually... Okay. It's its turn now. Gonna make a strike against Winky. And it hit.
Get the caramel.
And it's gonna step out of the Wall of Virtue because it doesn't want to be burning anymore. And it's gonna try one more swing against Winky. And barely hit.
Barely. Yeah, 2 2s and a 3. Barely. Nice. Could be a lot worse, Winky.
A car?
All right, so I want to make a clarification. Can I draw 2 weapons at the same time? With my
If you drop your bow first.
Yes, but that's still a single action, correct?
What you should do is throw your bow at the enemy first.
It's magical. No,
Because you had quick draw, I will allow you to draw both at the same time since you most likely have them on your belt, easily accessible.
Okay, cool. That's what that was my main question. So the first thing I'm going to do is have Midnight move up and attack, but from the opposite side of me, and she would know this from our previous tactics.
Mhm.
And then she attacks. That would make him flat-footed, correct?
Hold on a second, because both you and Midnight have to make will saves, or fortitude saves.
Saves. Okay. We'll do midnight first because I'm already on her. You have to pull that from the page. I don't see. Oh no, saves right here. Midnight first.
Okay, so she's good.
And then myself. Saves, fortitude. Oh, that one scared me.
You're good.
Okay. And then I would have her attack. So it would move
Target
up
first.
Thank you. Good reminder. Talons.
Hit.
No. Sorry, that was Jaws. I don't know if it's the same or not. This is the Talons. It's not.
Alright. That's one action for you.
Then I'm going to drop the bow.
Which is a reaction.
Yep. I'm going to drop the bow. I'm going to draw my kukri and hatchet.
Alright, so that's one more action, so that's two actions.
Well, it's the both, the duel. It was what we were talking about.
Right, that's a total of two actions counting commanding midnight.
And then I'm going to attack with the kukri first.
We only have one more action, so.
Yeah. But I have them in hand is where I'm going with that. Oh, I missed.
But it's flat-footed, so that hits.
Sweet. Damage with kukri. Make sure I'm on the right line here.
You just click the damage button up on the screen, can't you? But
Yeah,
I have all my stuff equipped so that I have it all popped up. So if I do like quick stuff like that, I don't have to go to my card, equip it, then go back.
No, but I'm saying on the chat where it shows the hit, there's a damage button.
Oh yeah, I could have done that too. Yeah, I forget about that stuff.
All right, that's your turn.
Sometimes it doesn't work, so I try to do it the old-fashioned
Yeah.
way. Oh, the intern thing popped up for me for some reason at the top of the screen.
Okay.
Quick fix, maybe? That was interesting. This is the first time I've seen it actually pop up at the top of the screen.
Do your wall again. The wall of virtue.
Natala. The wall of virtue.
Sorry. Scroll.
All right, so it takes 20.
Hey.
All right.
I need to get some of them divine spells.
It tries to move, but the mage hand is holding it tight and will not let go.
Yes.
Quote unquote, slightly grappled.
Had this mage hand on me for so long and used it right at the beginning, and I was like, this is becoming useless. Paid off.
Yeah.
All because of wacky magic place.
Well, I got something for when I dispatch this guy in front of me.
Since it can't move, it's going to try to attack Core. And it misses, and then it continues its screaming.
And the second where I felt bad for.
Now,
For
now
me?
would
For
all right. So
the
if it
thing
continues screaming, would he be able to? I know there's a light there, but if he continues
in that
screaming,
light,
is it like a full echoous scream that you can't tell where it's coming from, or is it more of a focalized scream?
It doesn't matter. It makes a 30-foot area where there's no light.
I'm talking about for the people that are near it. Like say,
Again, everything within 30 feet is in the effect of that scream.
Well, I'm saying for the sound. Like, would Core be able to?
It has nothing to do with anything in the real world because it's magic.
It doesn't matter if it was sound anyhow. I can't hear.
That's right.
He's deafened because of the sound.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Need it?
Muted, bud.
I said I'm going to take a 5-foot step here, and then I'm going to cast Impaling Strike on this guy.
All right. You have a nice line of sight straight to it.
Mm-hmm. Pew!
And he gets a reflex.
But he's also grappled, right?
Yep. So it's not going to do good.
That's not gonna be.
Didn't make a difference.
I mean, I would think that's close to a nat 20. That'd be the 17, 18 range, 17 to 20 range. Ooh.
And it's
Decent
cold
numbers.
iron, so I don't know if it gets extra bonus on that.
Nope. Cold iron doesn't bother it.
Okay.
But it is now immobilized.
That's my turn.
All right. The creature in front of you stares into your eyes, Akar.
I close mine.
Make your fortitude save. You're fine.
Okay.
And it's angry about that, so it's going to swing at you once. Nope. Eve?
Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh wow, persistent damage actually rolls dice now.
Oh wow. Yeah, I was like, did you do that? Because I was like, oh wait, maybe he did that on accident.
Oh my god.
Hero point.
Yeah, you can if you want.
I guess I will. I don't even know what that means.
But he's
It was-
flat-footed, so that counts. You hit.
It was a better roll.
So roll damage.
Oh, 4.
Is that?
Saw a bunch of ones too. That'll work. That'll work.
And that is considered good, so it takes an extra 10. So 29.
Nice. Good job, Eve. Thanks.
And with my last action, I guess I'll just try to throw again. And miss.
No.
I'm just happy to see you try.
Yeah.
I love the fact that it comes back to her every time she throws it. I mean, I'm still amazed about that.
Core?
So can I see the guy?
You can see him in the distance, you just can't see your own hands.
I feel like I am an expert enough to be able to do this. I'm just striking.
Just not today.
Oh, wrong.
How
Unless you want to use a hero point.
Hero
No.
point.
Yes. Oh, hero point.
Oh,
There we
I
go.
feel like you're getting the
Be hilarious if you roll another one.
Yeah.
There was a
You
one in
hit.
that.
Okay.
I still love that your 1 was a miss by 5.
Good old
Ooh.
fighters. I'm just
Wow.
chopping down a tree here.
You chopped
All
it.
right. You dropped him.
Ah! It was really hard to
See,
see if he died or not.
See, what I could see happen is with that first swing, he bounced off the chain and just came back and continued through his swing. It's like something's there.
So did
And
the
then-
And the scream ends.
all right, so did the darkness goes away.
Yes.
All right.
I accidentally deleted your wall. I didn't intend to.
We'll take a movement
Oh,
here.
I'll put it back up.
Still got 1 strike, I believe.
It didn't put it back up. Do it
Yeah,
again.
because you've done 2 actions since you stepped.
Okay.
You hit.
Chop, 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 chop. That's what I do.
And he's down.
All right, now we're on to the next one.
That's the end of your turn.
I want to see if I was gonna say I can see if a car you could solo him.
I'm never solo. I'm always a duo.
With who?
You did hit though, because he's flat-footed.
Oh,
Me and
snap.
Midnight, we're a duo. We go everywhere together. Just like you and Jack.
So 18 plus
Who?
10, 28.
You and Jack, but you can't really control them like I can tell Midnight what to do.
So that's 2 actions. And you hit. Five. And he's down.
Yes. Oh, you okay, William?
Oh,
Did
Hey,
Will fall over?
thanks for the
I think
assist,
his-
there, Tala, but
His camera
I have
fell. What? What'd you say, Car?
said
Did you
thanks
kill
for
the stream again, Car?
yeah, I'll be all right.
Screen's still going.
said thanks for the assist there, Hatala, but I think I had it. I mean, I had it well in hand. I sheathed my stuff, pick up my bow. It's like I didn't even take any damage. How are you feeling? You good?
Turn my rapier back into a dagger, put up my belt, and I start walking over here.
All right.
I started off with a thank you.
The creature that's
welcome.
been laying on the ground has sat up and has been watching the fight, amused.
I'd like to turn to it and like extend my hand to see if it'll try and like sniff it or shows any aggression towards me.
It sniffs at your hand and opens up its mouth to you think it would lick it, but there is no tongue, so nothing happens.
Okay. Are there
You
like
know
a set
The
of
mouth is made of like 7 or 8 different animal mouths put together.
Oops. Sorry.
It looks horrifying when it opens its mouth.
Are there like a set of reins attached to the saddle?
Yeah.
I'd like to reach for them and like attempt to lead it along with us.
Make your nature check.
Excuse me, cat.
You managed to lead it successfully.
Alright, no trouble.
While y'all are sitting there, you notice one of the other cages has another creature that looks very similar to this one. And the other 2 cages have creatures that look like someone took like 4 or 5 mooses and glued them together basically out of bones.
I want one. I want a moose.
Oh, I'm good with old Midnight here. I'm trying to get her bigger so I can ride her. I don't know why I went
The
Australia.
moose-looking creatures look like they're trying to figure out how to chew through their cages to get to you. The creature that looks like the dog
Aggressively?
monster, the dog elephant creature, they seem to be just kind of haphazardly going around. Like there's not a threatening bone in their body, other than the fact they look like the most horrible monstrosity you've ever seen.
Okay.
Never mind. I'll go get the dog. I'll go get the other dog.
The deer things, do they need to be like put down? Are they going to try and attack us if they get out?
They are trying to eat through their metal cages.
Okay.
Do we all gather around and just start stabbing the beast? Kill it with our stilly knives?
Maybe not in front of the doggies.
Okay.
I mean, the dog just watched us kill all those other things.
Yeah, but they hurt
And
him.
it
I don't know
laughed.
about these ones. They also stayed in cages, so.
That's fair.
Gotcha.
Well, odds are when you deactivate the ritual, these things are going to drop.
Shh. Don't you dare say that yet. We all know. We all know. Let's have
I'm
our
losing
tragic
too
moment
many
later on.
animals here. I don't like this place.
I
We
knew
have
that
this herd-
from
we
the
have this
very
herd of
beginning.
undead, and then we deactivate the ritual, and they just go like, oh, right.
I mean, they seem friendly enough. But that's mainly because they're made of an amalgamation of a bunch of creatures. But apparently, the creatures they were made of look dangerous, but whatever they used to animate them was not dangerous.
So, based off my travels in the wild, I've noticed that these creatures here that Neetup and Eve have befriended seem to be more along the lines of actual domesticated dogs, but those creatures over there might actually be from something
France.
far less domesticated, is why they're so frantic to kill us. So, shall we put them down? Or
I mean,
shall we
if they
just leave
can't-
them in their cages?
If they can't get out of the cages, I'm not concerned about them. They will go down when we finish everything we're doing. So
Shh, don't say that too loudly. The dogs might hear you.
I'm not worried.
All right.
Dogs
now
have
see the
excellent
doorway
hearing, you know.
What was
There's
that,
a
Charles?
boy in the back.
Y'all head into that back room?
Yes.
All right, inside of it is some kind of monstrous creature's attempt at making a fancy apartment type bachelor pad type place. In it, you see bits of artwork and things like that. Most of it's been shredded fairly well.
This is an undead brat.
There's a pin-up skeleton hanging on the wall, like Halloween decoration style.
The main thing in this room is a 5-foot by 5-foot painting that looks like it's extremely old and in fairly bad condition. The only thing you can make out is a beautiful woman in the center of it, along with several men standing around her.
If we find core,
Yes.
if we find a woman that looks exactly like this woman, do not show her this painting.
Well, that's an ancient callback.
The painting has a section of it where the faces have been clawed out.
Can we do a
Here.
repair?
Eve casts a mending and she can basically restore most of the painting. It's still very faded because it's a very old painting. But with it restored, you see a man that looks like a car in the picture.
Like a coupe or a four-door or...
Jesus.
Sorry.
What you see, basically it's going to be framed like this. There are 4 people in the center of the painting. The one in the middle is the female that's beautiful. There is another male that's older than her off to her side with basically his hand on her back. Then on this side is the man that looks like a car. And then on this side is an older man who looks like a car.
Look, it's your family portrait.
Wait.
What?
Yeah, showing it up the back of the painting. Look at the back of the lady's head. Is this her?
Okay, a
Nice.
car. You're fairly certain the man in the painting next to the woman is your father.
Does it have the? Did they have the stone in their head in the painting?
They do.
Why?
And your guess is the man behind him is his father.
Grandpa?
Oh,
But they
So the
all
red-
look exactly the same. You all look exactly alike.
the Raven, but the Raven boy is not here.
No, none of the children are there. This is an old family painting.
Oh, so this
Grandpa? Father?
is pop pop.
Pop.
The
No.
man
my
that's to the
father's
side of
father.
the woman
There's
is
Peepaw.
definitely an elf, and so is the woman.
So, interesting.
The only thing you notice about the woman, it looks like her body is kind of. You think it looks kind of wrong, but your guess is the painting still needs a little bit more restoration. Something about her body doesn't look quite right.
But the canvas itself is completely intact, correct?
She repaired the canvas mainly, but the painting itself needs some more restoration. If she wants, she can spend another mending spell.
Could I do a mending spell?
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't. Only Eve can do that.
Saying it up. You look like you had a rough time of it there earlier. Are you feeling better now?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine.
Okay.
So you cast mending.
You had a
Yes.
blade in your belly.
He's probably still upset that that dude got dead.
I wanted a new friend.
All right, you manage to cast the spell, and as you cast it, you feel the magic flow extra strong out of you, and the painting looks like it's restored to brand new.
Could I even do like improved highlights and
No.
better quality pressure? Okay.
Because you
Now
have no
you can
artistic
see-
talent.
You can see clearly that the woman is wearing full plate armor made of pure mithril.
The car, your mom was a fighter.
And on her back is a great sword and a bow.
Hey, maybe you can find her and she can teach you how to shoot.
I think I did pretty good in that last fight.
The man behind her that looks like it's her father, he looks like he is dressed in similar armor, and he has the look of a battle-hardened soldier who's killed many, many people.
Yeah, he's definitely a grandfather. That ain't no pop.
That's what I said.
Fitting description. Do you ask grandfather if he can send the car to pick you up in the country?
What's the car?
You.
I went totally backwards
do
on
it.
that one.
I had to do it.
Is there like an artist signature in this corner now?
No.
It says,
All jokes
Need
aside
it.
is she's much more beautiful than in my memories. I don't remember this painting. But now I remember her. She was so strong.
Stop talking for a second.
Akar's over there yanked the Book of Fate out from somebody else's hand and is just like scribbling fervently, like, trying to write their own story. And GM goes, "No."
I have this plan you must follow.
You have no power here.
My mother was a wild woman. She was powerful and curt, but passionate about whatever she does. She killed 2 people in front of us in duels over minor insults. She didn't take nothing from no one. She was so strong and just. But her pride was one of the things that she valued.
I have to try to study her armor and everything, see if I can't pick up on any details.
I don't know why, and I don't know for what. But I remember her leaving before my 10th birthday. Then after that, my brother got so angry. And I saw him changing. The way he looked at me, the side looks he gave father. I don't remember her ever returning. But I don't know where she went either. Whatever. Where did she go? Why did she leave? Was it father? Was it grandfather? I don't know.
Core?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, studying the armor, it definitely looks like this is an honor guard type of armor for the older elven guards, or armory. Bleh. Older elven armies. There you go. Yeah.
From the Elven homeland.
Yeah. Very few people. Very tough people. They have very few attachments, though.
Let's see, we're gonna make a random chance here for a sec.
Problem.
I feel so disconnected from my homeland. My birthright. Because I don't remember who I am. I'm just staring at the painting, just
Is there anything that we would
trying
know,
to remember anything.
looking at this painting and pictures of the races and things that we have seen over time, to be able to see if maybe we can pinpoint maybe where his father was from, or
You see that, Anita?
No, I was
What?
trying to figure out how to add sounds to the soundboard. I'm sorry.
Gotta get a Wilhelm scream.
I had it. You want it?
Hey, her dad kind of looks like King. Was what's his name? Ormandius?
Really?
Right? Like, don't you think maybe? Do you see it? Like, if you
study
squint
in on
just a
it
little bit.
too.
I mean, I think Core,
Yeah.
you'd be a good person to verify my speculations on.
Definitely want to study it some. All right, who got the pop up this time?
Aha. Not me.
And while you're thinking about what Nita just said,
Mm-hmm.
you can also see a slight resemblance to Mr.
Lakewood.
Lakewood.
So, knowing that in the time period that was there was after the ancients, before they came
Car's
to know us,
dad
but
kind of looks like the people from the frozen north area, like your homeland, Core.
really,
I think so.
I mean,
Not that great with
the Orm is kind of in the northern area. Or are you meaning like further up, like where we fought the hags?
Further north than that.
Like I just know that was close to where he lived. It's just it reminds me of something else, but I can't quite pin it down.
Is it like the D's that we met in Orm?
There is a little bit of resemblance to their people.
One thing we know is that the Kaminoans was a splinter off of Orm.
No, the ancients.
Splintered off the ancients. Oh,
Yeah,
because they were around to
Kaminoans.
experiment on the elementals.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because remember, you found out that one of the people that became a Kaminoan was one of the ones who went over to Orm and tricked them into making the machine the way they did.
Yes.
They weren't known as Kaminoans at that point. They were just from Bastul.
Okay.
You think his father was Kaminoan?
The timeline is so screwed.
No. His mom's father looks like the lineage of King Ormandius.
Yeah, but his father.
But Akar's father looks like the lineage of up the frozen north near where the D's came from.
Okay, so we got
Sign of the world.
Ormandius was a child of a child of a child of the elementals, right? That's why he had such long life.
Of the Light Titan.
Yeah.
So we got.
And that would have been, quote unquote, my grandfather on my mother's side.
Correct.
What was the time frame of Orm, or the time frame for the for this cataclysm going off?
The cataclysm went off sometime after Orm's border was sealed.
This means that a car is really, really, really old. Like really, 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 really old.
Well, you know how they check the age of trees, right?
We've made this.
People don't have rings. You've argued this many times.
I just seeing if it worked this time.
You don't even like trees, so how do you know about rings?
I've heard about it.
I
I've
can't
been around
touch
other
the tree and you
druids.
cut me down and see how old I am. I can't do that. Please don't turn me into a tree. Can you turn people into trees? Please don't turn me into a
Turn
tree.
himself into a tree.
What if he's grabbing somebody and turns into a tree? Will he turn into a tree and the person he's grabbing
No,
turn into a tree?
it's a tree with a person in the branches.
I don't know how druid powers work. I'm scared now. Don't turn me into a tree, please.
Make a perception check, anyone looking at the painting.
I'll just select my person.
Okay. Let me type something out real quick.
Wait, I get up real close to the painting. Right here, I'm pointing to the, I guess this is your grandfather. This collar. This looks like a shiny black stone. Like the Death Stone.
Once he points it out, everyone can see that there's a little bit of death stone coming out from around his neck on your paternal grandfather.
Doesn't that make sense? Didn't you say that his family line was like absorbing thing, his the stones and stuff? Like that was a family trait.
Yes. But this means that he's connected to both the Life Titan and the Death Titan. So we were gonna find this dude that was screaming, right?
Yep. And in this room, you find a corpse that's burnt out in the corner.
Okay.
Now that you stop looking at the painting, the claws. It looks like a. It looks like this creature has turned into a ghoul, similar to the ones you fought in the Pirate Cove. But the fingers have been dipped in admentium, so that there's admentium claws attached straight to the bone.
Want that, Winky?
It's a very small amount of cursed admentium.
Admentium.
Not much economic value, and it's not enough to make anything.
Oh, it's like that Minecraft curse where you can't take it out of your hand. Can't be removed from the claws.
If we chopped it off at, say, like the elbow, could you use it as like a flail?
All of a sudden, everyone in the room gets a massive headache.
Oh, great.
Ugh.
I'm
Holy
looking at the painting like, oh my.
guys! And everyone hears it shouting immediately loudly in your heads.
Hey, can you see where we're at?
Wait! Can you send me a message?
Yeah, spend the time and send the message. Hi!
All right.
You guys, look, your second cousin.
When you send the message, all of a sudden a rip in space opens up and the prince walks through.
Oops, I think that wasn't what was supposed to happen, but hey, welcome.
He steps out. Don't worry, it's just the king of the world.
We have a lot of dead people here for you.
No, the painting. That's so cool. Where is this? Are we still in the Deadlands? Cool. It's my great aunt.
Yeah, we're like a week or two's travel from
It's
you.
like 3 times removed or something. I don't know. Dad mentioned her once a long time ago. I didn't pay attention because it was annoying.
The lady was an aunt.
I wish you had, because I don't remember any of my family other than what I see from this painting.
That's your family?
Yeah.
Are you a cousin? He walks over and grabs onto you. Hey, cuz!
Yeah, remember yeah. I'm a little uncomfortable
You're the
because
one that shared bacon.
yeah. It was a good idea, right? Yeah, for a ghost and all.
As he's sitting there looking around, ooh, this place is messed up. I can feel it.
Magic
Wish
gets
I
kind of
could.
wonky here too. You might want to be careful, but you're kind of used
Yeah,
to that.
I tried to open a window to view better,
and and then you're able to come through.
and now I'm somehow in here.
It seems like this area almost seems to enhance magic at times to a stronger ability than it would
Oh,
normally
cool.
have.
I've been practicing. Still suck at the undead thing. I think I figured some of that out. I think it's because of who my dad is. I'm very bad at necromancy. So I'm the lich.
Who is your
who's
daddy
good
and
at
what does he do?
necromancy. Isn't that fun?
Sounds fun, yes.
But I've been learning other spells. I've been trying to learn a teleport spell, but I couldn't think of a good place to go to, so it never really worked. I think I may have accidentally figured it out now, though. I hope so, because I gotta go home.
Yeah, cross your fingers.
Are we underground?
Yes.
Ah.
That's
Cool.
why you hear that weird humming sound. Yeah.
Huh. He looks around. Yeah, y'all be careful. The magic in this place is really strange.
So was the lady your dad's sister?
No, he called her aunt too. I think maybe his dad called her aunt as well.
So are we thinking great aunt?
I'm thinking
Great-
that she's
great
an
aunt?
elf, so she could be way
Great,
older.
Forever young.
great aunt.
From what I
She gonna
understand,
be
she was about
forever young.
800 or 900 years old when I was born.
I can live that long?
Oh no.
I think you already have.
No, you're not an elf. He flicks you in the ear. You're a half. Think.
Well, I don't know how old I am. I think I'm 27.
He looks you down. No, you're not.
We told you the
Okay.
makeup wasn't
Let me
fooling
rephrase
anybody.
that. Physically, yes, you are.
Makes sense.
I'm only like 16.
I thought I was more human than elf, but everybody told me that I was half elf, so I just started believing them.
But it doesn't really matter because when you've got elf blood in you, no matter how little elf blood, you're a half elf. You're not actually half elf, just you have elf blood.
That explains why I can't do as much magic as I was hoping.
Hey, Hatala, you
And he
think you
stares at
can...
you oddly. But right now, you're looking a little more like a kitty cat.
Yeah, that was something I recently picked up.
Kitty cat.
I've been blessed.
This is neat. I haven't left my house for hundreds of years.
Yeah, I think it's about time to get out, guy.
Well, he was trapped.
Well, unfortunately, you went underground into a desolate, destroyed area. But, I mean, hey, it's a start, right?
Yeah, I've got my army I'm working on. It might take me a few centuries, but I'll get there.
How's the volcanoes going?
Ooh, I've learned to make flaming undead.
You just set them on fire?
No, they're like magma and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, okay.
So they're kind of like golems just covered in magma, or are they skeletons covered in magma?
Okay, so they might just be golems, but I put bones in them.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that makes them more rigid, I guess.
That
Calcium
makes them undead,
fortified.
in my opinion. They're undead.
Fantastic.
They're not dead, and they're filled with once living parts. Therefore, they're undead.
I'm not exactly sure how undead works, but yeah, it sounds good to me. That sounds like sound logic.
As we are all talking and everything, all of a sudden you hear a pecking noise.
Did you bring a woodpecker with you?
Is it a crow? Or
He
raven?
looks over, and where the screaming corpse was burnt out was, a crow has just pulled something out of the skeleton.
No!
Get him.
Kill it!
What spell do
Where's
I
your
have?
mage hand? Use your mage hand, Hatala. Grab the bird.
Mage
It is
hand was
finally
right
ended.
there. Oh,
Touch of idiocy. I don't know what else I have.
The crow caws at you, and then flies off with a stone.
Shut the door.
Of course,
It goes
it
up
is.
out of a hole in the ceiling.
hideous laughter.
The core car takes a shot and loses an arrow. Ah, sorry, I gotta go get that.
How long's the hole through the ceiling?
It's one of those skylights like in the room the nursery was in.
Make the shot, man.
Well, I would assume that I was on the wrong angle, but I could try.
If you run over and shoot up the hole, you can.
All right, I run over and shoot up the hole and see if.
All right.
what happens.
You manage to miss the crow, but it drops the stone. It
Does he
tinks
catch
down
this-
several times and then drops on the ground near you.
I want to watch it and try to catch it as it comes down.
All right, you catch it,
And then absorb it completely.
and it immediately melts.
Ah, gotcha. Well, I may not hit you, but I got the stuff.
And
You
the
sure it
crow's
didn't just poop in your hand?
angrily chattering away as it flies off.
Oh no, did you just tell the crow that you could do that?
I think it already knew.
I think it probably already.
Maybe we should check the rest of the bodies, make sure there aren't any other
know
stones.
where'd my crow stuff go?
Or do you feel attracted to any of the dead bodies in here?
I don't really like how you phrased that, but it would have been better if you asked, "Do you feel any death stones?" Because. But anyway, do I feel attracted to any of these dead bodies?
You do not feel anything from
And
where
then
you're
he
standing.
said it himself.
Well, you said it, so I had to go with it. So.
Did you?
Do you want to try to approach one of the bodies closer?
Yes.
Right when you get within like a foot or two of it, you start feeling a pull to the chest of each one. Something
as a chest
suppressing
guy.
your senses there.
Yeah, good call, Atala. There's stones all over the place. Something is suppressing my ability to sense them. So I systematically go to each one of the chests and grab all the stones that I can feel as I walk around.
You find 4 stones.
I suck them up.
All right. The Lich King is following you around, watching it as you do everything.
Yeah, so I got this ability cut, and I'm gonna explain it. It's like, yeah, so I have the, whenever I found these death stones, like this right here, and I pick it up, and it just,
He hands you one.
yeah, like watch. So I don't know where I got that. or
Do
how
it
I
again,
got
do it
that.
again.
Where did he get the one he had from?
He was in his
Steve.
pocket.
Let's see if he'll do it again. Do it again.
So yeah, if you ever find any one of these, can you just bring it to me?
No.
That'd be
I'm gonna keep
great.
'em.
Now that you have this
I'm
teleport.
experimenting with them, but you can have that one.
Okay, cool. What are you doing with them exactly?
I don't know. I'm experimenting with them. See what they do.
Magnum
Oh,
monsters.
okay.
I mean, you pulled it out of those dead things. Does that mean they go inside dead things and make them better?
No.
From my experience,
No.
it makes
No.
them somewhat stronger.
No.
But we still can destroy them.
No.
Oh, cool.
Must
I have
slap
to see what the
the car in
magma
the back of the head.
golems do with it.
Now you're gonna have to
We'll be
fight
able
your
to get
cousin
to
as the
them.
big bad evil guy, man. Congratulations, you just made
I
the new
mean, I
enemy.
found some of those little fiery ones. Those are fun to play with.
Yeah, those make them a lot weaker.
I
Don't put those
can't do
in.
anything with the fiery ones.
I like fire.
Yeah.
This is like a crazy drug deal. That's
Is,
just going
is his portal still open?
It's like I'm not interested in those.
Yeah, the portal
Oh, those
closed
ones
immediately as he
though.
stepped through.
I like the crystals.
Is his portal back to his place still open?
It closed as immediately as he stepped through.
Okay.
This isn't supernatural. It doesn't stay open.
We
This
have
is
portals
me.
that stay open. This is me getting.
Yeah, but those portals usually have a base or some type of structure to keep them open. He just ripped through
That's for
time.
you guys. For like, y'all were wandering in circles for a while, and I couldn't figure out what you were doing. You were just trouncing around outside this town.
We had another situation where things didn't happen the way we thought it happened.
Yeah, a strange man walked right up to y'all and like thumped you or something. I don't know what he did.
How is he watching this again? Is it just kind of like
He's really good at scrying.
so he's got like CCTV feed of us? At
Yes,
all times?
that's actually that is
Yes.
exactly how I imagine him now.
He
He's
got
got all
bored. He's bored from being
Right,
underground
things
for
up.
so long that he likes to follow core.
But now he has
This
a
is his
cousin.
binge. He is our only actual fan, watching us always.
We've got a subscriber. Gee, imagine that.
Nice.
Yeah, y'all had some crazy adventures. It's been a lot of fun. I even figured out how to enhance my spell so that I can cast it like on this pool of water, and I can come back to the pool of water, and then I can like rewind it and play it again, and it's neat. That way I don't have to keep watching you all the time. I can go take a nap.
You can watch reruns.
Did you just
Dude's
find a
goes-
way to magically DVR something?
Yeah, I was gonna say this man's magic TiVo.
Yeah, I tried to write the spell down, but I couldn't never do it. And even though I got a friend now who can cast spells, he can't figure it out either.
You just know it. It's just a part of you.
Who's hanging out with you?
Friend. Well, I made a friend.
Oh, okay.
It's one of the only undead that I made really, really well. Although he doesn't quite do what I tell him to, he's more of a independent thinking creature, and I don't understand why, but it's been fun.
Well, that's kind of the definition of a friend. You don't want somebody that thinks exactly like you.
But I'm trying to make an army.
Yeah, what is the goal of the army again?
Remember, his ultimate goal is to take over the world because he's the Lich King of the world.
Yeah, this is probably going to be problematic at some point.
He's always said it's going to take him a couple centuries to figure out how to make the army.
We'll leave a note.
There's a dude up here making an army. He's been
he
nice to us,
spent,
though.
like over 1,000 years making about 40 skeletons. The one thing he's actually better at is commanding undead than animating them. Okay. Well, I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to get home now. Maybe.
All right.
Are you gonna take the painting?
No, you can have that.
No,
if you
no,
want it.
no.
Wait, you want
what?
it? What are you
Yeah,
going to do
I
with it?
was-
It's 5 feet by 5 feet.
I was going to put it in my bag of holding for memories.
It
You're going to
can't
hang
go
it
in
on a
your bag of
10-foot
holding.
pole?
You can cut the
You have to cut
canvas,
it out and roll it up.
and roll it and stick it in my bag of holding.
This dude's going to be like the middle of the night pulling out this 5 foot by 5 foot painting and being like,
Paw
"Hi,
paw.
Mom."
Today was a rough day at school. All the other kids made fun of me for shooting my friends in the back of the head with a bow.
Figures
I
out,
just wish I was as good as you were.
he figures out how to cast enlarge on it so it's life size.
So I got to hug it. So I can hug it at night.
Full-size
You
body
want it,
pillow
you
of your
have it.
mother. Yeah, that's weird, man.
He stopped for
Yeah.
a second. All right, let's try this. And he sits there casting a spell, and there's a duplicate of the painting now. It's not quite as good as the original, but it's a duplicate.
It's got all googly eyes instead of regular eyes.
I'll take the original. You can have the duplicate.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm on my own.
Cool, cuz. Fist bump.
And then he casts shrink on it to shrink it down and take it with him.
That scares me. This is an inner monologue of a card.
Okay, all right, let's see. All right, teleport home. And he tries to cast a spell, nothing happens. Oh,
Click your heels together.
He does
3
it again, and this time the little portal opens up and he's gone again.
I quickly write a note to myself, and I slyly hand it to Core. Go. What's written on the note is that guy starting to worry me. We should watch out for him.
Just now? That's what I write and slide it back to him.
Yes, just now.
He hasn't been talking to you guys in your head the whole time.
No, he hasn't. No.
Okay. Maybe you'll get some more action now that you have family.
Yeah, maybe he's. Oh, I don't want the headaches. They're terrible. He's gonna ring me up. You know, I just made breakfast, and what I made for breakfast. Oh, God. I don't want that to happen.
For the most part, you don't actually eat much anymore.
Oh, I was saying what, like him hit me is like, yeah, so I did this for breakfast. Da, 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 da. You know how like your family is like, yeah, look at my breakfast. Snap, you know, and send it to you, text message. It's like, I'm still asleep. Why are you texting me your breakfast? Now I'm hungry. I want
Okay,
food.
he'll just be watching you. Well, I kind of got that he's watching us constantly now that he knew that all that we went through and all And
that
now
we've
he
done.
might not only watch Core anymore.
I have nothing to hide.
I know he's a magician. He knows that you're not wearing pants.
Well,
And he saw cat features.
I'm currently wearing pants, Core.
I can't tell.
I know you can't tell, and that's part of the beauty of it.
But you do notice a car that he said he saw your cat features.
Yes.
So he's
And
fake.
I would assume that everybody else heard that as well.
Well, we can see them though, right? If we took the...
Everyone but Eve can.
All the Fae folk. So,
Did
but I would
we-
assume that everybody could hear that.
That we have face stuff now? I thought we had a campfire discussion and talked about all this.
The fact that he can see the Fae
Oh.
stuff. He would have said it to me as like, yeah, you look more like a cat right now.
Okay.
I would think that everybody kind of
Yeah,
heard.
everyone heard that. He's not quiet, and he's not subtle. He doesn't understand it. He's not the brightest crayon in the box.
It's more of a cyan or like a dark purple or something like that. You know, real dark.
Cyan's
dark
pretty
colors.
bright.
It's sort of a darker blue.
Like a teal, isn't it?
Maybe.
He's a self-taught wizard who didn't have very good instruction.
Well, yeah, he taught himself.
Well, he read books that weren't really about casting magic. He basically read magical theory books and developed his own spells.
That's actually scary.
That's why he wasn't a very good spellcaster when we first met him.
Yeah, but at some point, when you come
The
across,
only thing he did really, really well was scurrying and talking.
Mm. Yeah, I'm starting to get more and more freaked out about this guy. He just stumbled upon a teleportation spell and made it himself. Spooky.
Because technically speaking, anyone who's a wizard has the ability to create spells. And they can recreate a spell that exists elsewhere because they figured it out on their own.
Ah, I'll be dead before he tries to take over the world.
Will you?
It's cool.
Pretty old. I mean,
Yeah,
well,
I
also
mean,
you're
apparently-
technically dead,
I'm
so.
already really old. Apparently, I'm already really old.
Roy, is there anything else we need to do here?
Find a place to sleep.
Yes.
You can see from the skylight area that the sun is starting to set.
I'm feeling pretty wore out from that last battle.
I thought you were perfectly fine.
No, I'm just tired. I'm just, this bow is heavy. Okay, it takes a lot of strength to pull it back. You want to try it?
No, I'm good.
Yeah. I made multiple shots, dropped it, picked up. Yeah.
You have to
Did a
reload?
lot. Oh yeah, it's quick.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just. You got to be in peak physical form. to use
So
this bow.
we're going back to the
It was a nice little spot, I think.
little crow room, or the crow mural room,
The nursery.
the nursery. Do we want to go to the nursery? Well, the nursery is back the way we need to go.
Yes.
Let's go that one.
'Cause
Okay.
I think that one actually had the bars on the door, like we could bar the door.
Before we leave, do we need to do any time rewind looking?
Oh,
Are we good?
yeah.
You know, like see when this thing got put up and stuff.
I don't know. I thought we were trying to look back in time for some reason.
I
Gotta
don't
get
know if it
back
would.
in
I don't
time.
know if it would necessarily. I mean, that's up to Nita. It's his little thing that he does.
I think Nidip's asleep. I think he got bored with my cousin.
Oh, y'all need me now? Is that what it is?
Was there something that offended you?
Everything.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Apparently, my cousin. Yeah, he can be a little much. I'm sorry.
Who'd have thought that somebody related to you would be too much?
Why are you suddenly taking ownership of somebody that you didn't even know?
Right now, like, wow, did somebody step on your toe or something? And then
No, I just see the
apologize?
family resemblance.
Oh, is that it? Is that it? That's all it is.
That was rough.
That seemed a little unjustified, but okay. Yeah.
Look. One of your family members is like attacking the world with crows, and the other one's this dude that's trying to take over the world. I don't know about you anymore, really.
What if a car's the big
I've learned
bad?
all this.
Yeah,
is-
maybe
I've
he's
learned
not
all
really.
of this as you are.
Maybe this is all just a show. The bumbling and shooting people in the back of the head. Those
Maybe
are
he's
intentional
trying
shots.
to take us out.
Maybe it's a nurture over nature type situation.
We've got us. He's got
you
us
know?
walking around finding his death stones for
Hold
him.
on, Nita. Are you gonna like look back in time in this room, or are we gonna head back to the nursery? Because we can have.
Yeah,
this
I can look back
discussion
and
while we're-
I'm gonna say on in German, and then ask to look at the time frame we're trying to look at.
in
What time
German.
frame is that?
Oh yeah. That's
Oh,
What are you trying to see?
that's a good question.
Did he just say he said on in German?
well.
Yeah, I meant
think-
Dwarven, but
I don't know if it's gonna be helpful though.
It's German.
Yeah.
so what do we want to do?
I mean, if anything, when was this thing put up?
I feel like this.
Be an interesting thing to see.
I asked the question. When was this put up?
So you want to see when it was put up?
Yes.
All right. You see a guy come into the room and hang the painting on the wall, and he stares at it. He looks at it for a few seconds, and then he takes a hammer and starts smashing it where the father's face is.
Can I see the face of the man smashing the face?
It's the same one you saw that was building the circle.
Okay. Yeah, it was pretty uneventful. Somebody just put it up on the wall.
Is somebody?
Yeah, I think it's the same dude as before.
The guy who summoned the demon for the Raven Child?
I think so.
So the Raven Child just like had this dude do stuff for him, and then when this dude went nuts, they just dipped. And
I don't know.
was
He
out
was
there-
going kind of crazy with a hammer on the dude's face, on the dad's face.
So we're saying
So this guy hated the dad for some reason. This guy hated Akar's dad.
Either that, or there really needed some more like support behind the painting in that one particular spot.
That's a good answer.
so the mom just left, and then they did this ritual for a knowledge demon. So are we assuming that they're trying to track her
A
down?
contract demon that can make contracts that do just about anything.
And it had a picture of a beautiful woman. So maybe they were asking where that woman was. Is that what you're referring to? They were trying to find them, the mother, the grandmother, I don't know, the really old, beautiful elf woman.
That's my mom in the painting, if that's what you're asking.
I'm definitely not remembering which is who and who is what, but
Well, there's only one woman in the painting, and that's my mother.
oh, I thought it was your grandmother.
No, my grandfather on my mother's side is in the painting, and my father is in front of him.
She wasn't red, right?
No.
It's more like a snow elf kind of.
She looked like a normal high elf,
Okay, hi.
which is the main species of elf in the main Elven Kingdom.
Okay.
Which is kind of odd because it's not clear exactly when the high elves came to this land because the blood elves were wiped out fairly early by the ancients. So not long after the blood elves were wiped out, her elves came in. So they
Yeah,
were
they were-
probably fresh recruits to this world. It's actually odds are even in favor that her father, was probably one of the first elves from the regular kind that came to this world.
So a car being a third generation, he would have been a natural citizen. He didn't have to get a green card or anything.
Couldn't get to it.
Were you
quick
trying to
enough.
say I'm illegal?
No, not you.
Everything he said was about you being some kind of green thing.
I'm not green.
I don't understand.
What color's your
either.
cloak?
Well, it's an elven cloak. It's always green.
So are you green or not green?
Me, personally, I'm not green.
I've heard it's not easy being green.
I wouldn't know because I'm not green.
Right. So we're ready
We're-
for sleep?
We're falling apart here.
Yeah, let's go to
Yes.
let's go to sleep.
Yeah, do any preparations for the night?
We set our alarm.
I put the yurt up.
Wall
I'm
up the
gonna
door.
sleep good tonight.
Sure.
I was gonna say I'm slowly like putting nails in the door to hold it closed, putting a bar on it.
I just walk up and just like slab a
I'm gonna-
wall.
I'm gonna be working on the toy
Okay.
finally.
This is
Right.
this is the room that had the ventilation, correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'd definitely set a fire and throw some our uncooked rations on, or our rations on it.
Can we set a trap for some ravens inside of the vents?
What kind of trap are you going to set in a vent?
I'm not a trap maker or a setter or anything. I put it to the group.
We could put a set of
thing-
snares.
One thing I do want to mention on the way back, if we saw any fallen skeletons or anything like that, I'm going to walk up to them and see if there's any stones in any of them. Since I had to search the room very thoroughly to find the stones in the previous room, as we're walking back to that area, I want to look.
So Car looks like a crackhead looking at every rock on the ground.
Trying to get his next fix.
Hey,
You know
man,
what's
there might be a
interesting
piece right
about
here.
that, though?
The more,
fact that
hey, hold on, hey, look, guys, I know it looks crazy. I know it looks crazy, guys, but
The more you get, the
death
stronger you
stones-
get. Yeah, you're not helping your big bad evil guy look, man.
No, the more death stones I get, the
Mhm.
less death stones he gets. So that's just what I'm
Mm.
saying. That's just all I'm saying.
yeah, but
Mm.
he is able to send out ravens and get them from really far away. You're having to walk up next to a body to even know if it's there.
Have you
Yeah,
tried?
but you're
Have you tried
already
sending
overpowered.
ravens?
Yeah, but the
How
more
come
that
you
I
can't
can,
control ravens?
Or till
And
midnight.
previously, hold on. Previously, when you saw him, he did not absorb any death stones.
He just reformed it back into the big.
He reformed them into a solid piece and held it. Basically, it levitated in his hand, like he has full control over the stones, but he never touched them.
So he may have like some giant stone somewhere out there that he's just like worshiping or something.
Pair of them.
Or he's working for a car gathering them.
I just had a bad, I just had a bad thought. I just had a bad thought, guys. Since I have so many Death Stone energy, maybe he can just levitate me and just like.
Won't do that because he's working for you.
I'm glad you think so little of me.
No,
So the
I
next
think
time I
that
shoot you in the
you're.
back-
I think
It
you're
sounds-
conniving enough to have thought this
next
plan
time I
up.
shoot you
He
in the back,
thinks you're a genius that can distract everyone from believing you're the bad guy.
I'm just really skeptical of you right now, and I'm now wondering if I haven't overlooked your abilities to deceive us.
look,
I am.
I'm being dead honest with you. I don't
Dead honest.
remember. You like it? You liked it? Yeah, you like it? Being
Sus.
dead honest with you, I don't remember.
I can use Zone of Truth if you want me to. It is the end of the day.
I will
might as well.
I will gladly step into the zone of truth.
Alrighty. Does this all right? So Zone of Truth, does that apply to what they think they know as truth, or
I would
what
think
is
so.
truth? If that makes
Because
sense.
you can also fight to not tell the truth, because there's a save.
Yeah.
But I think the caster knows if they.
Are fighting against it? Yes.
All the spell does is prevent deliberate and intentional lies. So he can't lie about anything that he actually knows.
Mhm.
Because you can choose to automatically fail the saving throw. Or you have to make an actual saving throw and you can succeed.
Nice.
So if you want to lie, roll the dice.
So everybody knows you're lying.
Not everybody knows you wanted to lie.
Well, that would depend on what the question is, actually.
Alright, I'm going to roll a private roll that no one else can see
Mm.
That's fair.
to see how it affects him.
He could roll a private roll as well. That only you and the GM can see.
Yeah, but I can do it for him.
Yeah, because you have to tell me how to do that.
You click on public roll, and you go down to private GM roll.
Right where you type in the bottom right.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Oh, cool. I never even opened that thing up.
So what's your questions? And let's see, what is the area of effect? The 20-foot burst. That basically covers this whole room, so everyone is in it.
Yep. Everyone has to tell the truth.
So,
Nita, are you the
Does it-
shadow version of yourself and not the real version of yourself?
Akar, are you actually wearing pants?
Yes.
Winky, do you secretly love the butt side of your hammer?
No.
Roll for deception.
He's definitely lying.
I think that mostly what we want to know is if Akar, are you working with your brother?
No.
Are you tempted to work with your brother?
I didn't even know I had a brother.
But now that you
Until
know
we
that you
came down
have
here.
family, family's
That
so important to
didn't
you.
answer the question.
No. I didn't even know I had a brother. That's what I'm saying is no. I didn't even know.
Yeah, he literally can't say that he was working with someone he didn't know existed.
I mean, we only know what he's told us, and he told us he doesn't know anything. So
We're double
we
checking.
either trust that and go
I
along
really
with
don't
it.
care.
Because as far as you know, he's telling the truth.
I mean, I really got no reason not to believe him, but you know, it was nice to be able to, you know, throw out questions and whatever, and yeah. So, Core. So, what's one of the terrible things you did as one of the hand people?
Can I just stay silent?
Hold on.
Face said a lot on that one.
Said it all.
Yeah, so there was a family that was pretty intrinsic in another county, and
Is that where your other child is?
no, I murdered all of them.
Oh.
That was one of the
What?
worst things.
Why did you do that?
He working for the hand.
Yeah, it was my job. It's what I do. I was
was
working
like, you
towards the
killed the whole
stability
family.
of our kingdom, taking out a different one.
Okay, makes sense.
Oh my god. Why would you do that? Okay, yeah, I got you. That's fine.
Not me.
I'm good with it now.
Not me.
Yeah, it wasn't anything pretty. It was they were sleeping and I straight up murdered them in their sleep. There was no way they could have fought back. They just had to die.
Is that why you're trying to atone for your past?
No,
I
I don't
think it was-
atone.
Yeah, I don't think he's trying to atone. He was ghosted, so he's just finding your place.
Yes, my particular person died, so I have no place to be. Trying to figure out where my next role is. Yeah, but the family was trying to blackmail another lord, so just how that goes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, they're evil. Cool.
I
I'm with
don't
you.
know if that means they're evil. I mean,
If you do
Not
evil
that I'm
deeds,
a-
then yeah, that makes you evil.
Comes to
you're saying
politics.
just one person blackmails somebody else, they just deserve death?
Yeah.
You're getting this from somebody who made a living for a while as a thief.
Yeah,
Do
you
you-
ran
Keyed
away
in
from
cars
that,
So-
didn't you?
guillotine.
So you're saying I deserve death for choices I've made.
No, you ran away from that life.
But they could have done that at some point.
Well, yeah, but they didn't get caught doing it. You
Neither
didn't
did
get
I.
caught doing it. You left.
I don't just
I
kill
think some of
willy-nilly.
that-
It was a
I'm starting to
political
think that some
maneuver
of
that I
justice that
performed.
your grandmother
It had
had
nothing to
is
do with
you.
good or bad or
I didn't
right
get
or
caught-
wrong or
That's
it was
what
political.
I was thinking. Yeah, I agree with you, Core. That's what it sounds like to me. But Akar's over here doting out justice like you do wrong, you die.
You asked for one of the worst ones.
I didn't
I
get
went
caught
in and
peeing in
brutally
your
murdered some
canteen,
people
but
for
I mean,
political gain.
I'm gonna hug Core. I'm just like I just bury my face into his tummy.
I was 14.
Well, I see what you did, Atala, is like that was the only way that you could live.
I can't hear you anymore. I'm actually bawling in his belly right now because I feel so bad for him. And because a car's over here like, yeah, they should be dead. I'm just like, this is not right.
Well, at least we know she's telling the truth.
Sorry for calling you a serial killer all those times, Eve. I was actually probably closer to it.
I was about to say, it's a bit worse than my 17 kills. That didn't happen. I actually
That
I
didn't
can't say that because I'm in the. I didn't actually ever kill anyone.
Were you a pirate though?
No,
Okay.
no.
I love how this was about me, but then it came about everybody else, like immediately.
Well, I mean, you got the zone of truth and everybody's getting hit by it. You might as well start to get some truth out there.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Let's
why
ask
did you
Akars
leave
more
the life,
questions.
Atala?
Huh?
Why did you leave the thieves' life?
I mean, I still
Because
do
her
it
friend
from
got
time to
killed.
time, but yeah, well, you kind of already know that.
You
whole
missed that
thing.
whole story arc, right?
No. Why did you leave the thieves' life?
Do I really have to go through all this? Okay,
Hey, we're
I know. Cater
hey,
was
I don't know
caught.
if you're truth
and he
in or
couldn't-
not.
we
I
had
just
this.
told
We
you.
went through this whole thing, but Cater was killed. He was hung, and seeing him there just made me not want to be a part of that life anymore. But I had the skills and the know-how, but I just wanted to help people after that. And I tried to help him, but nobody wanted to help him. You were there for this whole thing. Why are you making me relive this?
We weren't in the zone of truth. That's all.
So you
I'd
thought
like
I
to
lied
produce-
during the entire time we were doing everything that you guys were doing to help me?
Can I cast
there
produce
was
food and
always a
beverage
doubt,
to produce
but
a
I was,
pot of
you
tea
know, I
and sit
consider
back?
yourself
And Eve and I are going to split a
family,
cup
so
of tea while we sit back.
I
And...
followed you.
Yes, you can do that.
All right.
I considered you family, so I followed. But you know, there was always
But you
a
thought
doubt.
I was lying?
There was always a little bit of a doubt. Yes. Just a question.
I have. No. No.
Atala, do you eat when you're nervous?
I eat
Or
all
do you
the
just
time.
eat?
I was actually gonna post a comment earlier about anybody want tacos? I'm about to have some tacos. I decided against it.
Okay.
Is Zone of Truth up yet?
The spell has ended.
All right.
Nobody asked Nita questions about his children.
About anything related to Nita, it was great.
I can cast it again.
No! I'm going to
Let's
sleep.
go! Let's go!
Oh man, that was good. That was good.
So Hatala,
right.
you joined because your friend got killed. That's. How'd I miss that?
Oh my gosh. I gotta say, I'm definitely crying right now.
Beautiful.
The night passes, nothing else strange occurs. It's 6 a.m. and you can see the light coming in from the tubes above.
Tubular. Check my mousetrap I set in the vent.
You caught a mouse. Congratulations.
You caught nothing.
You caught the truth, sucker.
I think I'm getting better at this.
You know, I had
No, I think Eve the one
my
that caught
rat
the
in my
truth.
hand.
Oh yeah. The whole-
Just
Yeah,
to
just-
make sure he didn't get caught.
just the whole
Yeah,
night.
we didn't think
I tried to
about.
sleep with them.
Well, it
Yeah,
was
that
up in the
was
vent.
insensitive.
Yeah, I mean, does
He can
wait,
run.
what's your
He's
rat's name
resilient.
again?
Bartholomew.
Look, she was like, I don't know.
Honestly,
It's
I
Timmy.
think I had a name,
Timmy.
like way back when, but
Let's go with
I don't
Algernon.
know.
No.
What?
No.
I think we should go with
It's already-
Timmy.
No, hold on. Let me get a random name. Hold on.
It's Artie.
Oh, Algeron is
Okay,
a
both
random
names
name.
Artie.
It's completely
Fine.
random. It has
Completely.
nothing to do with rats or
But
flowers
it was
or
not
anything.
good enough.
Oh, I need to
Flowers
go
are-
check on my big undead dog thing.
That's the
Can't
wrong
fit
direction.
in the corridors.
Can I shrink him?
You can try, but it's a very large creature,
Mm.
You can do it, Nita. You
and you
got
don't know
this.
what your spell might do to it.
You just walk down the hall, it's just widening everything.
It just like expands and just blows the whole tunnel
I'm like,
out.
just stay here, boy. I'll be back for you.
Cast grow.
You just widen the air vents so they can walk.
I'll try
go up
it.
to the-
I'll go try and shrink it down. Let's see. Are the dice with me tonight? How do you want to do that? I shrink it to be tiny.
Okay, the creature is now 1/8 of an inch tall.
All right. I will put him in my pocket.
It's
How
less
long?
than your pinky tall.
How long does that spell last?
I don't know. Things are different here, remember?
This is not going to go well.
It normally lasts for 5 minutes.
I'm not
That's gonna be
standing
great.
anywhere near Nita for.
All right. This
Like,
thing's technically
for a
not living, right?
Correct.
Is it magical?
Most undead are considered magical.
So if I put it inside of a bag of holding, that would not
Oh
be
my
advisable,
gosh.
correct?
It would expand while inside of there and never be able to get out again.
Unless I cast shrink into the bag, maybe?
What is the point of this?
I don't know. I'm trying to be able to take it with me without it dying.
Yours are now
You're
the
wanting
size
to-
of tiny.
I don't. I think that if you have it leave.
Look,
this
I found a
circle of influence-
stray.
Hey, I think there's
Everybody
a
else has a pet.
there's
I
a
wanted
good
pet. That's
chance
it. That's
that it'll
all
just stay
the
tiny
app
for the
has.
rest of its life.
I mean, it's possible. Just keep it in your
It's a-
pocket. I'm staying at least 50 feet away from him.
Tyler,
I'm
you're
gonna
doing
try
a
and
lot more
sneak it into
ranging up
Hatala's
ahead.
pocket.
Yeah, I'm gonna be beating out ahead, doing a little bit. I hang out with a car up here. We had a little heart to heart.
I'd actually like to do a stealth roll to try and sneak it into her pocket.
Look, Katala, I really didn't mean to ask that question. I had a little bit of a doubt. I'm sorry it hurt you.
You
I
didn't
really
mean to
apologize.
ask a question.
Well, I had doubt and I needed to ask, and I'm sorry that it hurt you. I apologize. I know the story, and I'm sorry. I had the opportunity. Sorry to make you go through that.
I still don't think you grasp how big the creature is. It's not even as tall as a pencil is thick.
Like it went so tiny. You're muted.
You did leave him, man.
I'm sitting there like baby talking. Guys, I think we have a problem.
The problem is you don't know where it went when you shrunk it.
Oh no.
It's just roaming around the room at 1/8 of an inch.
Randomly about to pop up into. Oh gosh. Okay.
That sounds like
Just,
a ceiling slam to me.
Guys, we need to move on.
I was gonna say you could just lay on the ground and say, "Get in the
Nope.
pocket," and just walk off. It's definitely in your pocket.
We're just gonna hear an explosion in about 5 minutes because it crawled in some crack. And just...
He goes exploring.
No, it fell in a crack. It's like,
You,
oh,
you find the remains.
It's just in between the
If it got any
cobblestones.
smaller, it would have gone into the quantum realm.
You just made it Ant-Man.
I like
Yes, you Ant-Manned it.
it. Fine. No pets for me. Let's see.
You got to work on that companion skill, man. You know.
Yeah,
Have
I
talk
mean,
to
you threw
animals?
my caterpillar, so I don't
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
you should have a plant. one at all.
A plant pet. Like we fought a live
You should-
plant. That'd be better.
I should
Yeah,
have to
you
keep
just
a
need to have a
plant alive
plant.
before I can have an animal.
Yeah.
Can I have like a cave fungus on a rock?
He would just set the plant on fire.
I cast Goose and just kind of pet him. That was one of my buddy.
See, everybody's got their
So-
emotional support
so-
animal, but me.
So I stop. I hear all this commotion. I stop and I take
don't you-
Midnight and I put Midnight on Needup's shoulders. Like, here you go. For you seem like you need it for just a little bit.
Did you get rid of the figurines?
No, I've got the figurine still. The
Yeah, they
lions.
last 8 hours.
Ah, okay. So guys, we're gonna have a set of lions.
Outside of combat, they'll last for 8 hours, just like Goose does.
Okay. Well, then I will start just summoning the 2 lions every morning when we get up. And I'm gonna start having an entourage.
Do you do it as I place Midnight on your shoulder as a chicken?
Yeah, I brush Midnight off and just summon the lions and go lay down with them.
Hey, that's not very nice.
Oh, hey. I take Midnight and go, here you go, guys. And start to throw it to the lions.
That's don't.
Can we ride the
No.
lions?
They're not
No.
What you gonna
actually
do?
lions, they're magical constructs.
Ride the constructs?
I quick draw my kukri at his neck. It's like, don't. Yeah,
So,
you didn't think I was that fast, did you?
can I just like...
Down. Put her down. Away from the lions.
There's so many things that I want to do right now.
I want to continue to back up with Altala.
Do not feed Midnight to the lions. Please. And I remove the knife from your neck. Please don't. And I sheath it.
That's it. I'll put Midnight on the ground and just quietly go, I do know where you sleep. And then just walk away.
Hey, I know where you sleep, and I sleep less than you do.
It's okay. I'll just start encasing myself in stone every night when I go to bed.
You're starting casing him in stone as well.
Yeah. I'll just make it porous rock, where he can't get to me.
So they could just set you on fire then.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm not going to set you on fire, Nina. I just don't want you to hurt Midnight.
I mean,
Or
you
just
shoot-
drown you by pouring water on you.
He finally takes a bath.
I'm just gonna walk out into the woods every night and turn myself into a tree to sleep. And then y'all can try and find me. Good luck. Have fun.
A car did set off a wildfire.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we are
And
in an
fireworks.
area that there is no trees around.
Yeah, the fireworks. Oh.
I mean, there is an area that
All
above
right.
ground there are no
So
trees.
we're
Watered every night.
all right. So are
Anyway.
we ready to move on?
Nope.
We're going back to Faye.
Yes.
After a little bit of wandering around, you find your way to that where that lamp-old is waiting.
All right, we're ready to go to the treasure vault.
And my orders are to take you back to the queen.
Very
That's
well.
nice.
Very well then.
And it vanishes, and you see the light down at the end of the hallway again.
I think we go this way.
All right, you just follow it back down to the bottom, and you're back at that area with the underground trees. And you see several Fae milling about, but most of them aren't coming out this time.
Ooh. Is the queen there? Or the queen? Queen?
You do see the tree dryad queen, but you don't see the underground queen currently.
Give a appropriately slight bow to the queen. So we're ready to go to the next area? Is that right, guys?
Yes.
One of the dryads comes up to y'all. Comes up to you, Cor. Her Majesty would like to speak to you.
Okay, please lead the way.
And she leads you to the dryad at the big tree in the center.
This
The
is
Hemidryad.
Is this him alone or the group as well?
She didn't specify one.
I follow Court.
Supposedly, somewhere along the way, there is a weapon that we would like recovered if you can find it. The creature that's down below stole it from one of our kind. It's called the Sprig Sword.
Sprig Sword.
It's a magical branch of a living tree that is a sword.
Side eye, need it.
Tell me more.
Oh, when did you show up? I thought you.
I'm always here. You shouldn't let
Man,
your
you've
guard
been
down.
really sneaky lately.
So
It
it's a
was
magical
stolen
tree
from
branch?
us at some point in time before we realized to keep ourselves safe here.
Well, hopefully it hasn't been lost to time.
Is this in the old Dwarven fortress?
That creature down below has it.
You say below.
The one you're going to defeat.
Okay. Because there was another creature in another place that we've been wandering around for a while.
Yes, somehow the creature has taken the sword and used it to put a curse on the land.
This sword must be of great power.
It is tied to the health of the forest here.
Oh, yes.
Do you know of a way to break the curse?
We would have to have it back to know that.
So, if we can break the curse, we think we'd be able to restore the land? Or would
It is possible.
or is the land going to be restored if we can just break the overall?
We do not know. We do know that the health of everything in the area has been affected by the ritual and all the energies. But we do not know because, again, the sword was somehow changed to steal the health of the forest instead of boost it.
Okay.
If it must be destroyed, then it could be destroyed. That would have a similar effect, but not as beneficial. So if you could bring it back, please do. If not, please destroy it.
Do you know this creature keeps this sword on his person, or if he's got it stored away? Do you know?
No.
Because I'm afraid of our tactics, and if we were to banish him, it would remove the sword from this plane.
Well, that would sever its connection to the forest.
Yes, but it's of great importance to you, is it not?
In its
Or-
current status, it is draining the life out of the land.
Okay.
Severing that connection would restore that life, or at least prevent further loss.
It's understandable. We will do what we can.
Thank you. And you notice from one of the other sides of the room, the Lampold Queen returns.
Another bow?
Have y'all found what you needed?
Yes.
And some things that
Did we? Did we figure out the runes? Was that what we were supposed to go back in time to figure out? Was the runes?
We did it though. We did do
Yes,
it.
Okay.
y'all have them properly written down.
It happened last time. It happened last time.
Again,
we also found
do
some
not rely
things
on me for
that,
this.
We also found some things, my queen, that need more searching upon. But that does not have anything to do with our situation currently.
All right. Whenever y'all are ready, we will take you to the doorway, and then you will be on your own.
As before.
The only thing we can tell you is supposedly the Guardian has given you the path to take from the doorway.
Yes. We had a dream.
Are y'all ready to go now?
Sure.
Okay.
I bid you farewell, my queen.
Car, you got
And-
something on your nose.
One of the lampolds leads y'all down towards the doorway. Read between the lines.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. He got it.
Okay. After following the lampold for about an hour or two, you come into a large hallway. And it looks a lot like the dream. It was the hallway that led up to that large chamber.
Is this before or after the room that we found?
You even see the crack in the wall where y'all hid and watched the battle.
So this is after the room that we found. So we know of a safe place. Did we find the room as we kind of was walking down the hall?
No, this is before you even get into that area.
Before the battle. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Yeah. I was thinking of the battle inside the secondary battle. That's what I'm on my mind here. Sorry.
No, this is the first battle. Do y'all approach? Or do y'all go to the corner? What do you do? Or to the crack like you did in your dream?
To the crack.
I'd say we follow the dream because the way it was brought to our attention was that we were supposed to do what the dream showed us. Agreed?
Okay. You head to the crack and sneak to the side, and you find the hole in the wall so you can see inside the chamber. And the chamber is dimly lit by magical lights that are fading in and out, like the magic that's holding them is acting chaotic. Inside is a large, probably 20 foot across and 30 foot tall archway that in the dream was shimmering, but now is deactivated, and there's a socket that's the size of that giant green gem you saw. There are creatures roaming around this giant area. It looks like some kind of creature that none of y'all have ever seen before. They look almost like golems, but much more organic.
Bart throws his hood up. Sorry, guys.
You just abandoned us?
I'm right
He
here.
said sorry.
Oh.
I think you just know.
Okay. We're going to stop right there, because next time y'all are going to have to figure out what to do in that room.
Yay! All right. Well, think
Right.
about that over the next week, guys.
Tonight, Hayden, you get an extra 50 experience for the ba-da-dum-dum.
Thank you.
And that's it for tonight.
All right.
Nice.
Good game. Good game.
Well, everyone, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week.
Yep. See you next week, guys.
Yeah. Bye.
Check us out on all our social media.